Hey guys, J-Man here in the Danger Room. Now I know I was saying that today we're just going to be a bit cash, but I came to realize that today is the day that Conan the Barbarian came out in 1982. Conan the Barbarian is my favorite movie of all time. Um, there's not even really a close second, and I have so many Conan things. Hey, Skeptic, how's it going? So you got some stuff to? Oh, cool, cool. We'll talk about some stuff. I don't know if the guys are showing up. Um, they may pop in here and there, but I wanted to start off. Hey, Bell, I wanted to talk a little bit about Conan the Barbarian really quickly. Conan the Barbarian is my favorite movie of all time. Came out in 1982. I have so many Conan items. I absolutely love. Hey, Anthony. Daredevil. Yeah, this is Daredevil in when he wore all black with this weird logo. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. But Conan was my favorite movie of all time. I've seen it so many times. I have so many Conan things. Superman and Batman are kind of my two favorite characters, but Conan is probably my third favorite fictional character of all time. That includes anything. Um, I try to take I can't move my camera around here, so I took a quick photo of my some of my one of some of my Conan stuff, which is right here. So I've got some Funko Pops, some statues. The middle one on the throne is really cool. The swords are really nice. They're letter openers, but they're exact replicas of Conan's father's sword. And the other one is Conan's Atlantean sword. I also have the necklace that he wears, the Wheel of Pain. I don't know if you guys have seen Conan, but he's pushing this wheel, which is like rotating around, and it's graining. It grains up. It grounds up like whatever they put in there, and then it's like that wheel in the back there. That's sort of what it is. And there's a pendant that he wears, and I've got that pendant. Um, and what else? I have every single. Uh, yeah, Conan. Oh, yeah, Conan's the best. I have every single Conan uh, Robert E. Howard book. So everything that Robert E. Howard wrote, I have. So that's all the Red Sonja, Solomon Kane, Call, um, Conan. Conan's about 3 volumes. I actually don't have the books here. They're packed away. Same with all of my. I collected all of the trades for the King Conan Marvel series, the Conan Marvel series. I have all of it, but it's all packed in, and I have hardcover editions. They're all packed away, so I couldn't really pull them out. I tried to pull out just a few Savage sort of Conans to just give you an idea of what it looks like, so you guys can have like a quick love view of it. Oh my god, you haven't seen the Netflix Daredevil, dude? Crush your enemies to the dream before you hear the limitation of the women. Yes, check this out, Anthony. If you've seen Conan, if you've seen the movie, check this out. At the end, he prays to Crom before the battle at the mounds, right? So Thulsa Doom and his crew are coming, and he prays to Crom. He says, "Crom, I've never prayed to you before. I have no tongue for it. No one, not even you, will remember if we were good men or bad, why we fought or why we died. No, all that matters is that two stood against many. That's what's important. Valor pleases you, Crom. So grant me one request. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you." That's the speech. I think that's exactly the dialogue. I've seen it lots of times. So earlier in the film, when the captain, I can't remember if he's in Katai. They don't really say where he is. Yeah, he might be in Kitai, but I'm not 100% sure. And he says what is best in life, and Conan's response is to credit. Well, first his son says, "The open steppe, free towards falcons at your breast, and the wind in your hair." And he says, "No." And he goes, "What is best in life?" And Conan says, "To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women." So in the end, when Conan prays to Crom, the battle ensues. He, him, and his team, like him and Subotai and Akiro, who's not named in the movie, but Akiro is his name. We know from the sequel. They crush their enemies. Conan crushes his enemies. He drives away Thulsa Doom because Thulsa Doom runs away. He's driven him away. And then the girl screams out to Thulsa Doom to help. She's like, "No, my lord, don't leave me." So literally this happens. This happens at the end. What a genius movie this is. Directed by John Milius. It's a bloody masterpiece of cinema, music. The soundtrack is my favorite. Here's my Conan CDs. Conan the Destroyer. Conan beats everybody, except for Superman. Oh, Cherry 2000. This is the same guy who did the soundtrack. He's a good kid. I got this Conan soundtrack. I count Kull. Kull is a Conan character. Conan, the soundtrack again. This is a remastered Destroyer soundtrack, so it's kind of a remastered Destroyer. This is a Conan the Barbarian double disc. It's limited. It's really good. It has every single piece of music that's in the movie is on there. And is that everything? And oh yeah, and yes, I showed you that. So like that is a Conan. I like Conan the Destroyer as well, only because it's Conan and he's fighting guys, and that's cool. So that was I had the VHS of it, which I watched all the time, and I can show you guys some of these. This is like some old fantasy magazines. This is Frazetta's art, so I kept that. Frazetta did a lot. Like these old magazines, Dragon Slayer, these are really neat. Like Conan. So these magazines were just killer. So this is like Savage Sword of Conan. Check out, this is a movie version. This is also my favorite poster. My first tattoo was Conan. And like, if you look at the way, these are awesome. These are all black and white. I believe this is Norem. No, this is Boris. I'm sorry. How did I mix up Boris? Come on. I've never missed a Boris calendar. So I have tons of these, but I didn't want to bring them all up. This is a great cover. So these are like magazines, and they're black and white, and it's Marvel. It's still technically Marvel, but it was really for mature audiences. So there's a lot of great like fighting and action in it and stuff like that. So it was pretty hardcore for back then, and they adapted some of the Robert E. Howard stories as well. And like, check this. I mean, even for me to even like pull this out, here's my Conan related DVDs and stuff. So where is there is one in here. No, I don't think I have it. This was the first extended edition that they'd come out. You're like Conan. He is not the same. Conan wins for sure. Conan versus the Anti-Monitor. Yeah, Conan can beat the Anti-Monitor. Come on, he's got nothing on him. So that was this is an interesting documentary on Frank Frazetta. I have this book of this cover. When Frazetta redid the covers for Conan, it really took the character to a new level. This is a great documentary on Frazetta, not on Conan, just on Frank Frazetta. TV series, Conan the TV series. Live action TV series. Red Sonja, animated. This is also Robert E. Howard. He's not Conan in this, but he may as well be. His attitude's different. This is a Chinese release of the Blu-ray, because this actually had the extended scenes, and some of the extended scenes were cut in the Blu-ray of the American release. So I don't recommend getting that one. Oh, that shouldn't be there. That can go over here. Sorry, a He-Man thing snuck in here. Here's Conan the Adventurer. This is a cartoon. Pretty neat. This is a special edition DVD that came with both movies in one, and it's kind of like it's like a nicer box. Random novel. I have lots of these novels. They're just randomly lying around everywhere. Conan Destroyer Chinese version, because again, you want to get the features of it. Here's the 2 American releases on the Blu-ray. They're good, but I would suggest the Chinese releases because they are better. There's Call. This is a pretty fun movie. There's your Jason Momoa Conan, which is not really the greatest, but it is what it is. Solomon Kane. This is a great movie, another Robert E. Howard creation. There was also a comic book series of this character. He's really neat as well, and that's a newer movie, so I would recommend checking that out. Oh, So that's some of that stuff, and it just goes on and on. I have like so many Conan things; it's crazy. I don't even know what to do with all of them. I was collecting all of the Dark Horse. I think I literally have every Dark Horse comic that came out for Conan. Period, like all of it. Not individual issues. Not Solomon, and no, not Solomon Grundy. I've never been introduced to Conan because Dad isn't a huge fan. You should watch Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can watch the extended version. It's so good. It's the best movie. It's the best movie. It's my favorite movie, and I think it's the best movie. Conan the Destroyer was a different tone. Conan the Destroyer is more like the Marvel Universe Conan. He's got a team of people. He's going on adventures. So if you're looking for a fun adventure movie, then Conan the Destroyer is very good for that. But Conan the Barbarian, the first movie, is very serious, and a lot of the story is told through the music. It has to be. It has to be. You have to absorb that movie. You have to watch it and pay attention. And there's a lot of subtleties in it as well. So yeah, you like? Oh well, yeah, of course. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's the best. There comes a time, thief. Yes. Oh my gosh. The jewel see Anthony, you're not. You don't remember. You didn't have to memorize these, have you? Are you going to? Are you going to Google to find these, or did you memorize it? Yes, when the gold loses its luster, when the throne room becomes a prison, and all that's left is the father's love for his child. That is King Osric, played by Max von Sydow. That's a great scene because you're expecting the king to be pissed off at Conan, but instead he offers Conan, Valeria, and Subotai jewels. Take all of it, all you can carry. There's more. There's much more, right? All that to steal the daughter back. So his daughter is the girl that screams out to Thulsa Doom in the end. She's been taken by Thulsa Doom. He's got this way of like hypnotizing people. And that's James Earl Jones, who's the villain. He's the damn best. Oh, I'll show you the new figures that came out. These are brand new. Hmm. You've heard Army of the Dead? Oh, did that come out already? No way. I didn't see that. I didn't even know that came out. If it did, I'll try to watch that. Rewatch it, dude. Okay, let me show you Thulsa Doom. This is brand new. Brand spanking new, not even out of the box. Not even out of the box. So these are new figures. They're about like 50 something bucks each. They come in this really nice box. Oh, it's in theaters. It won't be in theaters here, right? Because we're still not open. The back is really nice. It's got this is the fangs of the serpent, and King Osric. That's where he throws that into the wood, and he's like, "Is there a dagger such as this in her hand for me?" And he throws it down or whatever. So this is Thulsa Doom, played by James Earl Jones. I want you to take a look at this. Isn't that's really good? So like, oh, it's too shiny. I'm trying to get the glare. It's a really nice. I'm going to probably keep this in the packaging. It's just too damn good. So like these figures are really nice. They did everybody. They did Thorgrim. And who else did they do? Rexor. Just these four for now, but they've got another couple more coming out, and I've got them all pre-ordered, and they're all coming soon. So I'm gonna keep these in the packaging because they're just absolutely amazing. And I've got Conan as well. I thought I'd bring out Thulsa Doom because I just thought that he looked really, really good. Um, I am planning on buying the sword, like the full size sword. So yeah, I definitely want to get that. Conan versus Sinbad. Oh, I've got all the Sinbads too. They're all down here. All the Sinbads are down here. Ray Harryhausen is one of my heroes. He's amazing. That looks nice. Yes, no, those figures are really, really, really good. So okay, so Army of the Dead. I didn't even realize that was coming in theaters. I don't think theaters are open here in Canada, so I don't think we're going to be seeing seeing that anytime soon. But all right, so that's just my spiel on Conan and all that. We can chat about other things, whatever you guys want to chat about. We can. I don't know what else happened. The He-Man show that's coming. I'm kind of I was really excited, but I started to think a little bit more about it, and I'm not sure what to think about it now because of that last photo where they snuck in that last little picture, and it's like this doesn't look anything like the cartoon. Like the other stuff looked really good, and then they snuck that last photo in, and it just kind of seems like this looks really weird to me. Um, yeah, you got a commission of your character DCU Flash costume. What, like an artist? An artist is doing a piece for you. You know, my comic shop used to do that. Maybe they'll probably go back to doing it. They used to do artists. You'd go in and you can get stuff, and I've got some really cool stuff. I'm trying to. Oh, where can I find that? I wonder where that is. Let me see if I can find it. Real. I think it might be right here. I'll show you. This is all original art, one of a kind, and they do it for you on the spot. You get like a free it's like just like a blank card, and you can hand it to any artist and they'll do something for you right there. And I think I've got some of them right here. I'm just going to check real quick. If it's not here, then I'm not going to bother. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so when Batman versus Superman came out, they did some sketch cards. So I got a few here, and they also did it for Deadpool. Um, so my wife came with me to Deadpool Day, and these are the two originals I got. So this is original work, signed and dated by the artist. So these are originals from Deadpool Day. They did one, and then so for Batman versus Superman, they did this. They did this one. So I had him do Batman for me from the Nightmare timeline. So this is actually like watercolory. And this is free. They give you this little sketch card, and they have all the artists lined up, and you go to the artist whose work that you think is really good, and I just handed it to him, and he says, what do you want?" And I said I wanted Batman, but I wanted him in the nightmare thing with the goggles and all that. And they just do it right there, and you just chat with the guy while he's drawing it for you. I've gotten a few. So my shop does this quite often. It's really cool. Um, Steve was with me on the Superman Batman BVS day, and he got Wonder Woman. And his Wonder Woman's actually really nice as well. So his Wonder Woman came out really good. Um, oh, no, I know, but it doesn't matter to me. Like I know I do hate the timeline, but it doesn't affect like when I say I don't like something, it doesn't mean I hate it and don't want it to exist. I just don't care about it. But it doesn't mean I think Batman doesn't look cool. Um, yeah, like me, even when I don't like something, it doesn't really mean that I don't like it that much. I just don't like it compared to what I think it could be. I'm not comparing the movie to other movies. I'm comparing it to what I think it could be. That's sort of what I'm saying. Um, Plus, like, I wanted when I got this done, I didn't want it to just be another Batman. Because it was a Batman versus Superman celebration. They were doing like, and I bought. That's where I bought that metal guy, and I bought like I think I bought a Funko Pop. So this was like a celebration of BVS. So because it was a celebration of BVS, I wanted a sketch that represented that movie. Because if I just did Batman, then that's not really a BVS specific Batman. This is a BVS specific Batman. So it's more special that way, and it reminds me, even though I don't care about the movie that much, it doesn't matter. It reminds me of celebrating Batman and Superman together, which is still cool. So it's still cool to have that, right? You know, I'm a fan, right? Like I'm just a fan in general. So I want to see Superman and Batman together, and I think that's really neat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so exactly. It's just if it's cool, it's cool. I still bought tons of like BVS stuff, and Sean has seen that movie so many times, and he thinks that's like the weakest one. So, and he's watched it so many times. So, I mean that's just basically how it goes. So, all right, I'm gonna put some of this Conan stuff back just because like I have no room to do anything in here anymore. What do we got here? Yeah, like all this stuff. You should also check out Fire and Ice if you're into animation. There's a movie called Fire and Ice. It's based on Frazetta's work. If I can pull it, maybe I can pull it out here and show it to you. I'll see if I can grab it. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab it now that I'm looking at this because this setup's really brutal here. All right. Okay. All right. I got this cool He-Man statue. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I absolutely love it. Conan the Barbarian is my favorite movie of all time. And Arnold was just the best. He was just like the best, and it's like I just love it. So I was just showing everybody all my Conan stuff, which is like tons and tons. It just goes on forever. Oh, you saw Sean? Yeah, you saw Sean without the beard. That's great. Yeah, yeah. So it's like I was going through all the old Conan magazines. These were wicked. Anthony, did you see this? My Batman versus Superman, Batman Nightmare sketch from an artist. This is personalized to me. He drew it right there on the spot, and then I got some Deadpool ones as well. Dexstar? Who's Dexstar? Black Star? Because I like Black Star as well. There's also Thundar. There's Conan, He-Man, Thundar, Black Star. What other cartoons were there? Barbarians were big, right? I mean, and then if you can start moving into the shirtless guys like Commandy, Tarzan. A lot of these guys, like it was very popular in the 80s. It just became like a huge thing. Hercules, I've got all the Hercules stuff as well. But yeah, I only have a few of these. It's pretty neat to have these like one-offs. Fun fact: the house Arnold had in Australia has been turned into a museum for all history. Oh wow, really? I have Arnold's book. I've seen Pumping Iron so many times. I absolutely love Pumping Iron. That's a great movie, and I've seen it so many times. And I've read Arnold's book, the one that he wrote during, like, before he became famous, like when he was like when he was just doing his bodybuilding stuff. And yeah, Arnold's awesome. Arnold's awesome. All right. Okay, so let me get a link in here just so we'll just chat more freely that way. So if anybody wants to come on, they can come on. Why can't I paste this right now? There you go. Oh, that was the fastest ever, but I think Steve was already on here. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
I was thinking, I'm like, whoa, that was the fastest. I just posted a link in the chat. And I'm like, how is this happening? How could you already be here? I'm like, okay. I'm like, you came on before I posted it. Andrew, what's going on, dude? So,
hey, dude.
Did you see my Batman Nightmare?
Oh, look at that. Cool.
Basically, our comic shop, and Steve's got the same one, except he's got Wonder Woman, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
So our comic shop, they do these really cool things. Get Skeptic in here in a second. They do these. So for Batman versus Superman, they did it for Deadpool. They did it for, I don't know if they did it for Man of Steel because I don't have one for that. But for certain movies, they do like a special day where they celebrate just that movie, and they have artists come in and they give you this card, and it has the Batman v Superman logo and stuff. And you can go around to any artist, and they'll do it for a free sketch for you. Tell them what you want, and they'll do it.
Nice.
And this is a one-off. Like, nobody has this but me, and it's signed. And I wanted it to be a specific BVS character. So I was like, I don't want just Batman. So I want it to be like, sort of the Nightmare Batman. And that way it's specific. And Steve, I think you got Wonder Woman, right? From that girl.
the artist who I talked to did not draw male characters.
Oh, her specialty was females, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's like, I'll draw Wonder Woman for you. I'm like, cool. And let me get it. I'll get it.
I was gonna say, do you have Steven's Wonder Woman? This girl is a great artist, but I also got Deadpool when they did a Deadpool day, which is pretty sick.
So this is the one I got.
Oh, not bad.
That's really nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it was cool. She had some really good stuff. They bring their art, I guess, like their samples, and you can, I guess, buy one if you want.
You can buy prints. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy prints and stuff. It's really cool. So my shop is awesome for that, and they'll get people. They had good guys. My comic shop had Jeff Johns like at the shop signing.
Nice.
I mean, you had to people were there at 2 a.m. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll be going that early.
Johns has now got like a horrible name now, doesn't he? He used to be on top of the world. Now people are all over him.
I know they don't like him as much anymore, right? Hey, Geek Studios, what's going on?
Yeah, they don't.
I was just showing everybody my Conan stuff earlier, but I put some of it away because it's like literally everywhere. My Conan.
Anyways, how you guys doing? Like, how's
I'm
your
doing
week?
good. I just went out to go to today with my dad. I went to go to a cool warehouse store with lots of toys from the 90s stuff.
Awesome.
And then I went out to do stuff, and now I'm here.
So what did you get? Did you get anything?
No, I'm more of an observer.
Oh, I was going to say, you got to show us what you got. How could you observe? You went and you just observed? That'd be impossible for me. I'd have to
It's
buy
called
something.
Collector's Warehouse.
What's it called?
Collector's Warehouse. It's here in Scottsdale.
Nice.
Steve's got a pretty good... Steve, your shop next to your place, is it open for... You can't come in, right? Or is it pickup? Can you do pickup?
So the last time I was there was around Christmas. I picked up your Green Lantern that you had on hold. From what I recall, like their main lobby area was open and you couldn't go past there.
I see.
What they did is they had everything they were going to put on sale for Christmas out in that lobby. So I was allowed to browse there, but he had to go in the back to get your comic. And he couldn't, and so they were like, "Yeah, if you could buy something, that'd be awesome." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll buy comics. Awesome. Like, sure, I'll find something." And that's when I bought the Secret 6, Volume 1. So
nice.
Well, you know, that issue 108 of Batman, that with Miracle Molly, that was her first appearance.
Oh.
Shit, I should have bought more, dude, because I was there and they had 4 million copies and they got 0 now. But, I would have bought all the variant covers too. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think about these things. I'm just like, I just buy it and leave. And I'm like, oh shit, that was the first appearance and I missed out on it, which sucks.
It's hard to like judge though or predict what you're going to get. You know, like even if it's a number 1, like you're like, is this comic going to go anywhere? Like you never know. So yeah, it sucks. Like, but also as a kid, you don't really appreciate things. Like, remember I had the comic book of the '89 Batman. They did not the comic.
Yes.
Book.
Oh, isn't that a new thing coming out?
No. This is, Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, this was an actual adaptation, like frame for frame from the movie in comic book.
Oh wait, I think I know what that is. Let me show you the fun picture.
You should be able to find it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Shield or Commander Steel?
Like who would win, or just the Shield in general?
Like what do you think of those characters? Because from my understanding, they're just like
Shield. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I had that as a kid. I got rid of it, and then I thought you were talking
about these ones that are coming out.
No, those are coming out though. Yeah.
I had to rebuy it.
Do Andrew, since you're there? Oh, I was gonna say okay.
Sure. I'll bring it back.
Bring it back. Do the Shield Rob Liefeld, and you can see. So Rob Liefeld's redoing the Shield. So just do the Shield and then Rob Liefeld. So there you go. There you go. So that's coming out pretty soon. So that's That guy, I think, predates Captain America. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
He does, like, by a year.
Yeah. So Rob Liefeld is doing a brand new. So Anthony, it's like maybe it's see Rob Liefeld's face. It's the one right underneath him, in the corner next to Cable's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can bring mine up too. Hold on. Again, it's good to have a thing open. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. So let's go Google, and then. So I never read any of the Shield. He's like an Archie character, eh? Like Archie Comics did that character, from what I know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's the
yeah.
Shield. So he actually has like a. And when Captain America did the triangular shield, they actually made them change it. They're like, dude, you can't have that shield. That's our guy. So they literally had to change it. So Kirby and Jack Kirby and Thing had to change it. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call.
All
I'm
right.
getting a call, guys. Hold on.
From Sean.
Hello.
Yeah, Sean. Sean's beard
Hello?
is phoning him.
Hey, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. Bye. That was
your
my
girl?
cousin calling me.
Oh, that was your girl cousin.
Yeah. Okay. So
It was Supergirl.
so
I get it.
the shield. Yeah, that's like an old school character. Now check out. I'll show you something else. Let me see if I can do. I'll show you another creation. Images.
You know,
All right,
here.
I'm gonna share my screen.
What's up, Andrew?
I can wait.
And then I'm gonna do this one here. And go share. All right. So this is Fighting American.
Fighting American.
This is also created by Jack Kirby.
Why is this? Are we getting a lot of Captain America ripoffs?
So no, but it's not a ripoff because the same guy created Captain America and Fighting American. So Joe Simon and Jack Kirby created both characters.
That's interesting.
So yeah, and then Rob Liefeld. So this is Fighting American, and then Rob Liefeld did his version, which is right here.
What? Why did they make almost the same character? Just like throwing things at a wall.
Shield.
I think what happened was that they I don't know the full story behind this. Like we're talking, this is like 40, 40s. Like early 40s, right? So I don't know the full story behind all this. But they had to change something, or they didn't like the way one character was going, so they made it again. And look at his partner; it's basically Bucky as well.
Mm.
Oh,
exactly. American partner.
The legendary comparison is Man Thing and Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's like look at his partner; it's the same as Bucky, right? Like Speed is his name Speedy? Oh, Speed Boy, yeah. Fighting American Speed Boy. Now, you know what the Fighting American storyline is that there's two brothers, and the one brother is like a super smart athlete, or super smart, and the other one is really athletic. So there's a smart guy and the athletic guy, and the one guy dies, and the smart guy puts his brain in his brother's body. So it's like they become one guy.
That's freaky.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that's the Captain America serial that you're showing.
Well, I was going to say that since we're on the subject of Captain America, I thought I'd show the evolution of his costume in live action.
Well, this is not Steve Rock. This is the serial, which I actually ordered on Blu-ray. It's in the mail right now, actually.
I mean, I get there's no shield.
Yeah, but it's not Steve Rogers. I don't think
which was odd, even though he's called Captain America.
Who was he?
I haven't watched it yet. It's in the mail. I had a bootleg.
And when you fast forward 79,
are you going to be reviewing that for like a serial review?
For sure.
Like
you fast forward 79, and he looks like this.
So
I want you to review the. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Skeptic.
I want you to review the Batman serials. I remember those.
I'll review those for sure. I've watched both of them. I like.
This is Captain America.
Even back then that looked horrible, right?
I mean, look at that. He's wearing a biker helmet with the wings.
Yeah. So I just recently rewatched both of those guys. Hey, Belle. I just recently rewatched both of those, and they're actually not too bad. They're not too bad movies.
Is he? Let me guess. Is this one not Steve Rogers?
So this is no, they're both. So this is Steve Rogers. Okay, so the storyline in these movies are his father was the original Captain America. His father passes away, and then Steve takes up his father's mantle.
It's not the story of Captain America.
That's the story in this one because they didn't want to do the whole freezing and all that, so they changed it. Now, this actor Reb Brown is part of the Facebook group that I'm in, and I'm his friend on Facebook. And I'm his friend.
Oh, you're friends with one of the Captain America actors.
I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. He's a super cool guy, and if you watch his do Reb Brown YouTube, he is nice.
Look at that shield. Looks like rubber.
It looks like a piece of plastic.
It's actually like it's like plasticky because it's like literally a frisbee. He throws it and it whips around.
Yeah, and then wasn't there a time where I saw like Cap throw his bike and then it landed perfectly?
Yes, that was so weird. That was so. Oh, I wanted to show. I'm gonna.
And then fast forward to 1990.
Yep.
I saw this Cap version and man,
it looked good at the
time.
Were
fake, though, eh? The ears
well, you have to admit the costume's pretty accurate.
The costume
wasn't this the version where he just stealed like people's cars all the time?
He's like,
yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, I know that. I mean, like that. That's like a whatever.
I mean, rubber.
I think it's hilarious.
You needed a car.
And wasn't the Red Skull Italian?
Yes, they took an Italian boy and then they made him the Red Skull. So it's like
they got rid of the red skulliness and look.
The makeup looks like really good back then.
Yeah, so this is once he gets surgery to look normal.
Why? He's the Red Skull.
Now, whenever anyone shows Red Skull, they to make fun of this movie, they always show him smiling, but that was never in really the movie that way. Like,
yeah, and then comes what we know. Yeah. What we know now.
It's really awful that he stole people's cars.
Yeah, well, Captain Marvel stole someone's bike or whatever. Didn't she steal that guy's bike?
Oh, yeah, that was a deleted scene or something. I mean, I don't think that's right either.
No, she stole it in the real movie. There's a deleted scene where she was. That exchange was worse in the deleted scene.
Right, you're right.
Yeah,
right.
And then there's a scene where Cap goes, "Mr. President, thanks."
Yeah, I like that. I thought that was cool.
Here's the first major suit, Captain America suit that Chris Evans wore.
My favorite is probably the usually people's least favorite. The Avengers one is like the most comic accurate, I think.
Really?
I think that's my favorite too, Avengers Part 1.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that one because it just looks cartoony, but I like it.
No, but that's what it is. He's the flag.
Yeah.
This comic accurate?
It's good enough.
It's pretty
close. It's funny too because Skeptic, me and Steve are all in Canada, and we want the American colors, like.
And you got the American colors right here,
which is so funny. I'm the one who's fighting for the American flag to be represented, and I'm not even American.
And then in this film,
I don't like.
I'm not a huge fan of that. It's like, what is it based off of? Is it based off of Ultimate or something?
Possible. Let me see if it's Ultimates. It basically
there's another one.
It's like it's still Shield version Captain America.
Yeah, it's just plain to me. It's all right, but
you wore this suit right here, which is basically his 2011 suit.
Yeah.
No, it's not even the Ultimate suit, really. It's just him being a thing.
And then in 2015, he looked like this.
I don't mind that. I think that looks good.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Big time. Thanks for joining us. I definitely agree.
Yeah, this is his Avengers outfit.
I like that.
That's not too bad. That's pretty cool.
And then when Civil War is basically the same suit.
What's the worst suit to you, J-Man? I'm just curious.
Well, obviously the first Reb Brown suit is the worst because it looks more like Fighting American. That was sort of what I was.
Where's Reb Brown one? What do you mean?
Reb Brown.
I'm talking about mainly talking the MCU, but
MCU. Oh, then I would say the Winter Soldier Shield version.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, didn't he like
which one did you say?
Wasn't his first suit look like this?
Winter Soldier Shield Captain America. I don't.
Didn't he first look like this?
Yeah, it's like I'm cool with that. That's his costume. Like I'm okay with that.
And then he wore like this military uniform right here.
Yeah, This
Yeah.
is okay.
Oh, here's a good evolution right here.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shield honestly a lot, but yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
they can't
regular.
use
Well,
a
here's the thing.
triangular shield
If
because that's
only
the
Chris
shield.
Evans, if only Chris Evans can keep that helmet on.
Yeah, he does have it on quite often. I wish Thor would have kept his helmet on. He only had it for one.
Oh
movie.
yeah,
The 2017 one actually looks the best when you look at these.
Well,
ones.
that's actually the first Avengers suit, but they're in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
let me try this.
Thanks,
There we
geeks.
go.
Thanks.
If I had to
Yeah.
take a good Captain America suit, I'd take these first two right here.
Yeah, I like the first. I love the first film. The first film is fantastic to me.
Like the first
Yeah.
Avenger.
Yeah.
With
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
very
the-
underrated.
The Captain America
Hey,
movie
Prince.
from 2011. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Since you
2011.
mentioned Thor,
Sorry.
if he had kept this look of the armor with the helmet,
With
then
the
he's
helmet.
Thor.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Shout out.
Instead of kept changing the armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted. Let me show Arkham. I didn't show Arkham my. Hold on, I'm going back to me full screen. I want to show Arkham my. I pulled this
Yeah,
out.
let me show the next picture.
This is my my comic book shop does a thing where they do whenever a new movie comes out, they do a special day. So I attended the Batman v Superman celebration at my shop, and Steve came with me on that one. And they give you this blank card, and you can literally go to any artist. They have all the artists around. You can go to any artist you want, and they'll personalize a photo for you. So you just pick what you want. So I told them I want like the Nightmare Batman, and
Yeah.
that's what they did for me. And then Steve got Wonder Woman as well. So it's really nice. And I've got some Deadpool ones as well for the Deadpool movies, like Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. Did you come to the Deadpool day, Steve?
Nope.
Deadpool day actually though was really fun though. It was neat because
So
they had a
yeah.
Deadpool guy dressed up as Deadpool, so you could take photos
Oh,
with him. and
really?
stuff. Yeah, I've got a photo with him. I could show you.
So yeah, this is the evolution of Thor's armor in the films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looked the best in the first one, to be honest.
Yeah.
To me.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
700
no.
subs. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
What
you to
about
all the
what about
subscribers. I
Iron Man's
appreciate
armor?
that.
Wait, what is it?
Hey geeks, congrats! Thank you guys. Thanks. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes.
Here's
thanks.
Oh
Iron
yeah,
Man.
yeah. Congrats, man. I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either.
You were close for a while.
I was teetering.
Yeah.
Where's Sean?
Yeah, this is the evolution of Iron Man.
Sean is like up and down. He'll show if he shows, he shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Iron Man's
busy.
always looked good. Do you guys like the
Yeah.
triangle or do you like the circle for Iron
Circle.
I think
Man?
my
like the
favorite
triangle.
Circle.
I think my favorite look of the Iron Man armor
Oh wow!
was the
Okay,
Mark
so wait,
III.
Andrew, do you like the circle or the triangle?
I like the circle. It's classic.
I think
I
I
kind of
like
like the triangle. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite is the Mark III here from the first movie.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's a good.
I like
suit.
the Silver Centurion one though.
That's
he
my
had.
favorite.
I mean, most people will take the nanotech one from Infinity War.
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll take this one right here, the Mark III from the first.
I think
movie.
in the movies. What do you think in the movies? You think that is this part? This is part one, right?
Yeah, this is the first movie.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would
here's
say
the
that's
here's
probably
the
the
armor
best.
evolution right here.
Silver Centurion is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comic. Hold that up for a second. Let me make you full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite in comics.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just because that's what was on West Coast Avengers #1, and I have a figure of that right over there.
oh yeah. See right here, the chest piece, right? You were talking about.
Yeah, I like the 2010 chess piece. I don't know why.
Why over the circle?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
just sucks that Iron Man had to die because I just wanted to see more suits and just the character. But whatever.
Well, now
Well,
you
he
can see
has-
them on
Well, if
Trash
you see here,
Reeve.
he has plenty of suits.
On Ironheart.
Oh, I can't stand Ironheart.
God.
What's the other one? Oh no, Rescue. I don't like that's Pepper, right? I don't like that either.
Yeah.
It's all right. I don't
I
mind
mean,
it for.
I'm always right here. I'll
Endgame.
take 2008 Iron Man.
I don't
I
know
like
how
it.
Rescue became a thing. Like
Who?
when she showed up in Endgame, I was like, it seemed to be this big thing because she got like they showed like a bunch of characters,
What do you mean, this?
and then
Yeah.
she showed up by herself, and I'm like, Pepper
How did
Potts?
she get that? When did she get that? Was that in one of the
I
movies?
believe
hold on, if
Tony
you
was
remember-
building
I know
it for
where.
her.
I know
for
where.
protect-
If you remember at the layer in before in the film when Tony was talking with his kid and she was wearing that little helmet thing. And he said, "This is a present for your mom."
What movie was that? Do you remember what movie was
That was Endgame.
That was Endgame.
Oh, so she only got it in Endgame, right? She didn't get it in Iron Man 3 or
No,
something.
no.
No.
Yeah, and then she.
Well, how did she?
in the
Didn't
fight
she?
here.
She fought in Iron Man 3 and beat up everybody.
Oh,
She
that
was
was
in
the Mark
Iron Man.
42 that Tony was wearing.
She was in the Iron Man, one of the
Yeah,
Iron
that
Man
was
suits.
the Mark
Oh,
42.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
this outfit.
Oh,
I'm not a
hate
huge
this
fan of the Mark
outfit.
42. I think it's way too goldish. Or
I don't like
whatever.
this
I
one
don't,
at
I don't like
all.
it.
Well, this is a good shot right here.
I'm trying to look for
No.
my favorite.
Yeah,
I think
I
my
don't
favorite
like
is
that.
the.
It's got to go red, man. It's got to be.
I
What,
think
you
my
saying like
favorite
the-
is
like
the
the
Age
Mark
of Ultron
III?
one.
You saying like the Mark III here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
I
it's
think my
class.
favorite's the Age of Ultron. What do you guys think? I
Age
forget
Well,
which version.
I'll
Let's
take
see it.
this
Yeah.
Iron Man suit here.
Andrew, pull up the Age of Ultron Iron Man.
Okay. Iron Man Age of Ultron suit.
It's
This here.
Oh, that's
Mark
not too bad.
45.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's
Iron
really
Man's
nice.
got a good thing going
But
because almost
there's
any
not
suit
enough
looks good.
gold in it for me. I like.
And then I think he also had
Yeah, I think
this
you're
one
right,
here.
Steve. There wasn't enough contrast between
Yeah.
the two colors. It needs to be more red, but a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
But I like Anthony. Look up the Iron Man 2 briefcase. Is that what it's called? Like,
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that's
I
my
love that
mom's
one.
favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty neat. The only thing is that I wish there was a little bit more red, and then it'd be perfect.
See,
Yeah,
the
but you
thing
got
I don't like.
It gave us
and I
this
think
cool
they
shot
had-
right here.
I think they had to do it is I don't like the scaling. It looks like he's wearing scales. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yes, okay, that's a good. I agree with you on that, Steve. I think, and you're right. The reason is because it's in the briefcase, so it
Yeah.
opens up and it's like sectional, right?
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
yeah.
one from the Avengers film.
What about Mark 35?
This
I like
isn't
that
too
one
bad.
a lot.
The
I have
Avengers
no
one
idea.
isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Oh, hold on. You mean this thing?
35. Yeah, the claw one. I like that.
All right. Well, what about the one here from the Avengers film?
Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much
good.
they've all been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
been
but
too
my
many-
favorite's the. Well, here's your triangle one you like.
Yeah, I like the triangle. That's
Yeah,
Iron
me
Man
and
2.
Andrew are on the same page.
Team
with that
Circle.
one. Mark 3.
You're on.
The one from the
Team
first movie?
Circle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we're, yeah, I mean, let me think of. I'm trying to think of another hero we can see costume evolution.
Well, you could do Batman, I suppose, if you want.
Sure, let's do Batman.
Yeah.
19. Here's the very first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look like a cheap
Yeah.
Halloween costume.
Oh my god, do you remember the opening where like it's just him like sitting there all sad and like
He's like this.
freaking like little string rubber bats around him? It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it the Bat's Cave.
That's
You
awesome.
should. The thing
And
is
then
that like if you go back to the serials,
you had
the
this.
Fawcett characters were much better handled. Like Captain
Yeah, bigger
Marvel
bat
and Fly
symbol.
Smasher were
Bat
really good.
ears look like horns.
Yeah,
I mean that's
40s, I think,
accurate
was
at the time.
better.
Yeah.
And then comes Mr. Adam West.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna mention. Do you guys remember the issue where Batman's just not wearing gloves? It's very early.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
wears
Right
he
here.
wears
Weird
he
issue.
wears like those purpley gloves in the
Yeah.
beginning.
So
No,
what
like I
about
mean,
this
like
here?
I think in the second issue he like just wears no gloves. I just read it the other day. It was
Oh
weird.
yeah.
That's to look hot garbage. That's the reason.
Hey,
What,
Anthony.
the Adam West suit?
That doesn't look garbage. Come on.
I'm playing. I respect.
He's messing with you. He's
My
messing.
bad.
How
Anthony,
dare you diss Adam
I
West?
respect Adam West. He was a good Batman.
But hey, Anthony, do you agree that the best Iron Man armor is the Mark III from the first movie?
No, they're all trash.
No,
Mark
man.
III. I like
Anthony's
Mark
just
III,
saying-
but the
I like
Mark
the one
III
that it was in Infinity War Endgame. That's like
Oh, the nanotech
Mark III is
suit?
too bulky.
Yeah.
I like it, but
Okay,
All right,
Yeah.
so let's keep up with Batman. So we fast
Yeah.
forward to 89 with Michael Keaton.
one of the greatest.
I
One,
love that suit.
second greatest Batman suits of all time. Second.
Yeah.
I
that
mean,
is cool.
when you look at this, this screams Batman.
Now, do you prefer the Art Deco remastering in Returns? Because they kind of
I
made
prefer
it.
the way he
Yeah, they
was in
kind of
89.
remaster it, but like if you
Andrew, can you pull up the Returns one?
Oh, sure.
Batman Returns, Andrew?
1992.
Oh, we know Arkham's in here because of Batman. So let's see.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not
here's the
that
return
bad.
suit.
It's
I
not
think
that
I like this
bad.
one better. Arkham.
Why?
Arkham.
I like that one. I like.
Is that the return suit?
better.
Yeah, that's the return suit.
You know
Okay,
why?
Arkham, what do you like better? Do you like the Returns or the '89 suit only better?
I like the Returns one better.
Me too.
Smoking crack.
Why?
Yeah,
I
Let
don't
me
know.
go back on the other one.
You know why? Because if
Why?
you go back to the '89 one, you look at his chest. It looks like his like muscles are like extending backwards. Where if you look at the Returns one, it's more compartmentalized in the middle. See that? Right in the middle.
No,
It's more like
How I see it.
streamlined. Where the other
Like-
one looks like it's like thrown together. This one looks a little bit
Yeah,
like
Andrew,
Yeah.
look up the one from.
Well, let's
Like
go.
the
Let's
returns
keep going
for
through
me,
history and see
when I see
this
the
one.
return suit, it looks like it fits Batman more. Like
Mhm.
Yes.
like his like when you look at his face, like the cowl fits better. I like the symbol better, like the classic symbol.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
one
the
from.
symbol's classic.
Just
Hold on,
leave
Steve.
them
Steve's wearing.
That's
wait, hold
not
on,
a
hold on.
bad, but if you take out
Steve,
the
let's see your shirt. Okay, so look at Steve's shirt. This is the classic Batman. There's 5 points. So there's a
Yeah.
middle point and then the 2 side ones. Now, if you go to Batman 80, do Batman 89 bat symbol because it's
Okay.
different. It's not what Steve's wearing.
Have you seen the concept art
See?
for
Yeah.
Robin in Returns?
Talking about this
No.
one? here?
Because
Yeah, that's what he's
Mark-
wearing in Batman. Hold on, guys. That's what he's wearing in 89. And see, there's extra points.
yeah.
And it looks weird to me. And
It
if you
looks
do,
What, it's supposed to be this?
over.
it's supposed to be that. And Batman Returns has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that symbol.
Yeah.
Like
that's
I
perfect.
don't like the extra points. Like
Yeah.
that
Me
one
neither.
to me is a very good suit. I just don't. I like
So,
the
yeah.
returns
So
one
after
better.
Michael Keaton,
No,
we
can
fast
you
forward
look
to
up-
95, and we get Batman Forever.
I mean, if you take out the
I like the
nipples-
Forever suit.
No, if you take out the,
Like,
no.
I don't care for the nipples. That doesn't bother me.
No, that shit is hot garbage. I'm sorry.
I like
Yeah,
it.
but I mean,
It's
it
not
looks pretty
bad.
much like the
It's
Keaton
okay.
suit.
If you
The
look at the
Batman-
symbol though, it looks shrunken. It looks shrunken into his chest. From
But
that
it
angle.
looked like
Yeah.
it looked like he's wearing padding. Like he got like padding stuff in the suit.
I don't know where
When
they're.
you look at Keaton, he doesn't have padding at all. That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah.
But then
So Steve,
in
that
97, you have
symbol
this.
is like is it concave or convex? What's the one going in?
Concave.
It's like
Get off the
Uh,
screen.
concave.
That looks trash.
it's concaved
That
in.
looks
It's weird, right? Like it's
Yeah,
like
it looks a little bit weird.
It's weird.
looks-
to
I
me.
mean, look at this. Is this
It
purple?
looks like it almost got like embedded in his chest as
That is what
opposed
it
to
looks
like
like,
sticking
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
this
it's
one-
Now,
embedded.
now, Andrew, look
Is that
up
purple?
Batman 3 costume for Tim Burton. They got like a
Oh,
costume, yeah.
Burton, Batman 3.
So Prince of Puzzlers is saying they're pretty similar.
You see that one? That was gonna be
For me, I
Batman
just
3.
like having the proper points.
That was gonna be for Tim Burton Batman 3, but you know how Warner Brothers love interfere with everything back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
we'll
did-
never- come on.
Did
Yeah,
you did you guys hear about how Marlon Wayans was going to be Robin and they cut it out
Yes,
the last
I
second
have.
in Returns?
Michael J.
That would've
Fox
been
was going to be Robin at 1.2.
Oh, I'd be like,
Really?
gosh, Batman,
You know,
this
fun
is heavy.
fact. Fun
That
fact.
could have worked.
No.
So yeah, then we
I'm
move to
surprised we haven't-
2005 and Batman Begins, and you have the Christian Bale.
That,
Batman.
I don't like
he
this.
should have kept that suit for the whole time.
I'm so annoyed because the Christian Bale Batman was so afraid of doing Robin. Like it was annoying.
Why?
Like
He has no
isn't he not
past.
allowed to work alone?
Yeah,
Batman's
just-
usually
I, like-
alone there.
He has
We
no
haven't
past
had
on
Robin.
that suit, man.
You don't
Yeah,
have
so anyway, I think this Batman Begins suit is better than the one after.
Yeah, I'm sorry for like Dark Knight
Hey.
and Dark Knight Rises shit. Those are garbage ass suits.
I mean, this to me, just like the 89 suit, screams Batman.
Arkham.
And
Heck,
there's no symbol.
Hold on. I want to hear from Arkham. Arkham, what do you think about the Batman Begins suit because I don't like the way that it has those little things on the sides where it clips the cape in. It looks weird to me. And the cape looks like it's darker than the rest of it. What are your
Good
thoughts?
then.
Well, it's called memory cloth, as Lucius Fox said.
I have to agree with that because I do not like. I like the suit. The suit is very good.
Jesus.
The other from the the upgrades and everything, but I do not like it like with those sides. It's like has those arrows between it. When I think of Batman's cape, it's like somewhat inside the suit.
Yeah.
But when you
I
look at him,
agree- I
he looks
agree with you.
menacing. You know what that?
This picture looks okay, but it's just there's something. It was off. It was weird to me because it doesn't look like
wasn't weird to
it
me,
looked
like-
like
Well, in
the
this suit-
cape was just like clipped on, like
Yeah.
a kid would.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I remember in the interview with Christian Bale, he said that this suit makes him feel more like a panther, something you can pounce at something.
Oh, whatever. Get Black Panther for that.
The voice was terrible. I agree.
Yeah.
The voice was terrible.
Well, at least it's better than when this came out.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh
look
my
up?
God.
That suit
Trash.
is fucking garbage.
Trash.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah.
his name is Robin. Ooh.
I know that was really
Batman.
stupid, eh? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
But when you
this suit-
compare the
this
two
suit-
together
I'm
right here.
sorry, but that suit, no.
No, I agree.
Could you
I
look
feel
up
like it was
the?
it's a
Before we-
downgrade, not
This is
an
what we had
upgrade.
right here.
Oh, that shit's trash. Oh.
Get the hell, get that.
That was
Yeah,
awful.
okay.
That was
Yeah.
awful. Oh my god.
Mm.
And then on to this one.
Now that is the greatest Batman.
That
suit
that
of
is
all
really
time.
good. That's not the greatest, but it's good.
Get the fuck out of here, bro! It's the fucking.
That- The suit's
Fuck
all
outta
right.
here,
It's
bro.
cool.
No, you don't know shit about.
I don't know. No, I love Batfleck. You come on. You should know this by now. I love Batfleck, but it's not my favorite suit.
Oh no!
I like this suit a lot. I don't because
I like
you know
it
why?
too.
I like having the black and gray contrast because
Yeah.
to me this is
Great.
what Batman is kind of really
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Look, he's Frank Miller Batman. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just really want blue and gray.
Oh, I would
that's
love
so
blue and
fucking
gray.
corny.
I mean,
No,
look at
no,
this.
no. Andrew, can you do me a favor and do Batman blue suit on Google? And I saw one the other day that looked like armor.
Yeah, it looks. It can be.
Hold on,
really
Was
hold
it
on.
this one?
Yeah, like that's pretty cool. If you see that, like in a
No,
dark,
if I see this in Robert Pattinson Batman, I'm not watching the rest.
Oh
of it.
yeah, never mind.
Okay,
I
bye.
am sorry. I'm not watching.
I'm not gonna lie.
the
I'm
rest
not
of
a fan of this
franchise.
suit
You
from
almost
Robert
forgot about
Pattinson.
this two here. What do you
I
think?
I don't like it. It reminds
Bro,
me
it's
too much
his
of
first
Bale.
time when he's Batman. He's the second year.
I love the
Batman.
suit. Like,
Of course.
with my impression, this is homage to the Arkham games. It's also Year Zero,
I
and
got
also
you.
Well, he's in year 2, not year 0. But okay.
no,
The-
it's
the only-
inspiration. Matt Reeves took inspiration from the Batsuit, from the Arkham games, from Year Zero.
What? The Arkham
Gotham
games.
by Gaslight with the cowl. Gotham by
Yeah.
Gaslight. If you see the stitches in the cowl.
Oh, you mean this one, Arkham?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes
Now,
a
if
lot.
Robert Pattinson wear that, I'll
yeah,
be
his
fine.
voice is good.
I'll be fine if Robert Pattinson wear that.
Yeah,
But, like,
his
if
Batman
he wears the
voice.
blue, it's trash.
Like
I'm sorry.
when I heard his voice in the teaser, it already sold me. Like,
Well, when he said,
just take my money. Just
Yeah,
take
he
my
took-
money
he-
right now.
He took the Kevin Conroy line. I'm vengeance. I was like, damn, bro. Like, Kevin
All right,
Conroy-
so let's
Kevin
move
Conroy
on
did it
to
before
Superman.
you. Like,
Oh,
come on.
This was Superman by
Yeah.
Kirk.
It
Yeah.
worked. I mean, that's really good. That's perfect.
That's really
not-
good.
I mean, to be honest, for the 40s, that's not that bad. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
is great.
That's really good. That's perfect.
Well, then came George Reeves.
I agree with this one, dude. Caleb is
No,
fact
Caleb.
shit.
The thing is that I like in the comics, Caleb. Like I like in the comics, but like
Mhm.
seeing in live action,
I-
it just I don't want to see in live action. It's just
They could.
not my cup of
It is.
tea.
They can do it. Blue and black. It's like with the shadows. Like
Yeah,
make
if
it
they
in
do
the-
that, then I'll be fine with that. But like if you put the
Okay,
blue,
let's-
no,
this-
no.
like
let's
not
end
in
this
the
argument.
daylight. Like certain areas that it will work. Like I ain't trust
Bro,
Matt
that is
Reeves.
one of the greatest
we will
Batman lines of all time.
we will get a we will get a blue and gray bat suit
Okay, I think we
upgrade.
get it.
That'd be
So anyway,
cool.
this is George
If we can
Reeves.
just get that, I'll be happy.
Look, dude, this Superman is great. Like,
George
this-
Reeves?
Perfect.
Yeah,
This is
George.
awesome.
Reeves.
Yeah.
Didn't he commit suicide?
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
he
say
wasn't- no.
I just wait. What? He
no.
didn't?
George Reeves was killed in a very peculiar way. It was very, very weird. It was at some party. They made a movie on it with Ben Affleck
Yeah.
playing
Oh
George
yeah,
Reeves.
Ben Affleck.
Put Ben
Wait, Ben
Affleck on.
Affleck played George Reeves.
We'll get
Yeah,
to
so-
Ben Affleck.
yeah.
And he was in the
First,
Superman
let's go with him.
Do Ben
Did-
Affleck Superman.
Oh wait, Ben Affleck was in the Superman suit. Oh, I need to
Yeah.
see this.
Oh, okay,
Andrew,
fine.
do
fine,
do
we'll do
Ben
him.
Affleck Superman.
You know that Warner Brothers give him that actual
Oh.
suit? That's the actual suit.
I like that. No, he
Yeah.
looks good. It's
Isn't that
weird.
I'm not gonna lie, Ben Affleck
Really
looks like-
weird.
It is very weird.
You have
I'm
to
not
understand
gonna
the time period. The time period
Mhm.
of George Reeves, where people thought George Reeves really was Superman. Like they weren't.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
it was very hard to disconnect the TV from reality. Literally, someone tried to shoot George Reeves at like some like
Oh yeah,
some
I remember
fair
that.
or
And then he's
whatever
like,
because they thought he
hit
could
the ball
deflect
bounce
the
off.
bullets.
And my
Like,
actually
Maybe that's how he died.
no, that's not
No.
how he died. He was
No.
at some party. He was a bit of a partier.
How
So
did
anyway,
he die?
after
Like,
George
he
Reeves,
jumped.
we go
He went
to
to bed and
Christopher
then
Reeve.
jumped out a window.
Go ahead.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, he went to he was at a party and it was at his house and he went upstairs to bed apparently and then they heard him jump out the window and the story was he thought he was Superman and he thought he could fly. It was a very weird
So he
thing.
was on crack. Pretty much he was on crack.
So they don't know if he committed suicide or not. Like there's this whole conspiracy theory around it where like the mob was involved and stuff. Yeah, it's just a very strange thing. Hollywood is well known for their bizarre deaths. So like
It's a
Natalie
very very
Wood.
So,
bizarre death.
anyway,
Yeah.
So
fast forward to 1978, we get Christopher Reeve.
Yay,
great suit.
Poor,
best
poor
suit.
guy.
You know he was in that suit was in the History Channel that cost like $3 million.
Oh yes, so Pawn
I wouldn't
Stars.
doubt it.
I did see.
Remember
I did.
Smallville?
We saw it.
Fun
Steve,
fact,
you and I
uh,
saw it in Vegas. We saw
Yeah, we
the
did.
suit. Steve
Yeah.
and I saw the suit in Vegas at where was that, Steve?
The Hilton.
Oh, was that the Hilton?
Wait,
Okay,
wow.
yeah.
what was it on display for?
I don't remember.
They had a
Well, fun
Starbucks
Remember when
fact,
it was
you
on
can
Walmart?
actually
they had
see
Superman
this
suits.
along with George Reeves
I don't remember
at
why
the
that was
Superman
there.
Museum in Metropolis, Illinois.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They
did
had
you
different
know?
like displays there. When I was in Vegas last time, they had the Titanic.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Did you know that Richard Donner has Christopher Reeve suit?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
so when you look at this, you're like,
it's sad
that's
that he passed
Superman.
away.
Yeah.
Because I think he
Yeah.
would have passed on the mantle to Henry
And
Cavill
then,
as well. And you know, given
Well,
the-
what about George?
what about Mr. Dean
Same.
Saw it, I
Cain
like
here?
that.
Yeah.
I think the S was a little bit too big. It seemed to me.
Oh, the S look bigger. Like, oh.
It's just too big.
The S
In
is
my
his
opinion.
green chest.
Although
Yeah,
I
in my
really
opinion-
like the-
Although he was a good Clark Kent, not a good Superman.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
What?
and then,
Hey,
2006, you got Superman
Christopher Reeves
Returns.
is the best.
I didn't
man.
like
Dean
this
Cain
suit
is a
really.
Trump supporter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect his portrayal of
Oh,
Superman
yeah,
to me.
he's a Trump supporter. Yeah, fuck him.
So anyway, what about the Superman Returns suit?
Garbage.
Don't like
No.
it.
Nope.
What's
nope.
wrong with
I
it?
love
I
it.
like it.
I really
I
like
the
it.
I like the Crisis on Infinite Earths suit better.
It might be nostalgia, but I love it. I had like a little costume of it when I was a kid.
I mean, it does look like Superman.
He,
No, I
he
no,
looks,
no, I don't
Even
like
the
the
I
neck
clothes
believe
and
line.
it.
everything.
I,
it looks
I
like
say
he's been
this.
standing in the rain for 2 hours.
it's
I
really
don't,
good.
I don't like the colors. I don't like the color scheme. The S is too small. I don't like the 3D effect of the
Yeah,
S. I don't
we
like
see
the
the
collar.
Crisis suit later.
The
Andrew.
collar looks
Don't pull
very
it out.
bad.
Yeah, we'll get
The
to
underwear
that.
looks too skinny. I don't like the S on the belt. I don't
But
like
can you
anything
put flyby
about this
suit?
suit.
The flyby suit, Andrew?
Flyby.
Yeah,
There is
the
flyby
flyby suit. Suit.
Oh,
That one.
Oh, hey man,
hey,
is your, is your internet better this time?
You know, thank God JJ.
Is your internet better this time?
is it getting better? Yeah, my mic's getting
Yeah.
better, I think.
So anyway, on to
No,
this
your
suit.
internet.
Yeah, it's actually. I think so far there's no issues. I don't know what happened last time, to be honest.
Aw, I felt so bad.
So,
It's-
does this suit scream Superman?
Man of Steel.
I like the waist and up. And I wish there was more red to divide the blue. That's all.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Andrew,
Zack-
could you look
Yeah.
up Justice League behind the scenes Superman suit?
Justice League behind the
Like-
scenes.
Yeah, I wish they had the underwear.
I mean,
Like,
too. I like
honestly.
the underwear.
like if Zack Snyder continue, I think he would have just upgraded him.
I mean, I gotta be honest.
Oh, here it is.
When I got a confession to make. When I first saw the Man of Steel suit, I was actually surprised to see Superman without underpants because I'm like, okay, this is new. I mean,
He's naked.
He looked weird.
Yeah,
It looked weird to me, right?
I don't know.
Hey,
I mean-
clobbering times. Thanks so much.
But then
for
when you see
popping
Henry
in.
Cavill wearing it,
We're
Well,
we're going through all the Superman costumes, Clobby, and obviously Christopher Reeve is number one, and then we're just trying to see what everyone else thinks. So we do have this is a half and half panel. We have a lot of Snyder fans on this panel, but we also have the not that crazy over Snyder.
I mean,
So-
here's the thing. When you look at this suit, this is something an alien would wear, and Superman's an alien.
I know,
yeah,
but
I
he's
mean,
not
Yeah,
an alien.
it worked. I like it.
Superman is not an alien. Superman is an
If I
alien.
would say
DNA.
like
He's
It's
an
like-
immigrant.
I
Okay.
really like the Man of Steel suit, but the one thing that I really want is more I think it was red by the belt area, red lines,
But here's the
more
thing.
emphasis on the color and more yellow inside of the S, just few color tweaks
Oh.
here and there.
What?
A lot.
That was
There,
weird.
dude.
Damn.
Anyway,
Yeah,
here's
well,
the
hold on.
thing.
You
Let me go on this-
forgot Justice
let me
League
do it-
and
let me do
Marvel.
it.
I'm not saying for the Man of Steel suit, but evolution of the Superman suit. I just want to see more tweaks.
There
here and
needs to be some more red, right? Because
Yeah.
it looked
Yeah,
like he's
more
just
red.
wearing a one-piece.
Well,
blue
here's
suit.
how it
It's weird
changed.
to me.
He needs a breakup of the blue.
Of the what do the Lois and Clark? Not Lois and Clark. What's the show called, guys? What's the new one? Superman and
Superman and
Lois.
Lois.
Do Superman and Lois. U-52.
The opening to that show is everything I love about Superman.
This one right here.
That's better.
Yeah,
That's
actually-
probably the better.
Yeah.
That's probably the better one.
I mean, it looks pretty good,
It's
actually.
trunks. Yes, I still say underwear myself. I love the.
I mean, I got it.
Yeah,
I have to admit, the
actually
issue
looks
is my issue with the Superman and Lois suit is that the S is a little too small, a teeny bit.
Oh my gosh.
I
mean, the Man of
maybe,
Steel
maybe.
suit, the S is
Maybe.
very specific. It doesn't look like a genuine S. It looks
Well, he
Looks like it
did
was-
throw back to the Max Fleischer one.
Oh, that is
but
the
this
best.
That's
one.
awesome.
This
That's
is
I
good.
love that one. I love it.
I
Actually,
mean, look at what he first had right here.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah,
I,
it's horrible.
Yeah, it's a
I
bit.
hate
my
that.
throwback. He's gonna wear that suit again.
I think I got.
Gosh.
I
Is he?
think-
No, he's not. No, he's wearing the Max Fleischer suit again in a flashback coming up in the next
Yeah,
episode.
the next couple
Yeah.
episodes.
Okay.
Wait, another.
For
He's wearing the flight. What'd you say,
You know
James?
what's funny? Hold on a second, Andrew. I'm going to put myself full screen for a second, just to address everybody. This is really funny. Everyone keeps saying they want all these suits and they want all this other bullshit and they need it updated, but yet, soon as he had the Max Fleischer suit in that 1 minute, every single person on the internet had that as a freeze frame. People made that their wallpaper. Everybody was like, "This is so cool! I love this." So why doesn't he just have it all the time? Like, why do we need an updated suit? He only wore that suit for 1 minute, and the internet exploded. They're like, "It's friggin' Superman! This is crazy!" So obviously, people still like it, right? Like, I don't think they
But the
need.
thing is that he's gonna wear it in the next couple episodes, but he's gonna.
So,
Top Albin, the director, said he's gonna fight.
let's try the Flash. Here's the Flash suit from 19. Oh my god.
Oh, hold on a second, Andrew. Hold on. Let
What's going on with you?
let Anthony talk. Let
The
Anthony talk.
director say that he's gonna fight a famous villain from I think
Here,
from
hold on,
the
let me fix
50 or
something.
60 era to 70. So like a villain that he fought in the past, which is an OG villain. So I can't wait to see the episode.
Oh, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
looking
come
forward to
back
that
next
as well. Did we lose somebody? No, we lost
No, I'm still
Skeptic.
here.
I don't think we
No,
did.
we lost Skeptic, didn't
You
we?
didn't lose me.
Oh no, we
No,
did.
I'm here.
We did lose you.
There.
Okay, thought I lost somebody here. Okay,
And
let me go through some of these stuff.
speaking on the topic of Lois and Superman, does anybody ever wonder? I know you probably don't really care, but what happened to Supergirl? They don't even mention Kara, since I bet that
Because
Superman
that
Lois
show's
takes.
trash.
Yeah, the show's trash.
Like,
You don't have
My
to
dad
watch
worked on
it.
that show.
Yeah, good picture up now.
Do you
So
think
here's
there's
a
a
flash
time?
suit from 1990.
Yo, the only reference that Superman gets in the
Oh.
Flash show.
What do you guys think of this suit for the
Oh,
Flash?
I think this suit was killer, guys. Like I
This
was
Oh my
is
all
God.
into this
I love
show.
that
Oh
suit.
my god.
Yeah,
It's
it's good.
We were right into it, dude. I
I
gotta tell
mean,
you.
it looks like the Flash.
Yeah.
It's too muscly to me.
You know,
Yeah,
fun
Cap-
fact, actually, Warner Brothers didn't want to send the CW the original suit because you know how Warner Brothers is a fucking retarded company. And the
Oh my
CW had to remake the whole entire suit for
Anthony's going to be the president of Warner Brothers in his next job.
And he's
Okay,
gonna
hold
kill
on.
the company.
Let me go through some of our
And
comments.
here's
here.
the Flash suit from the
Well,
first
I don't like
season
this
one
suit at all.
suit,
I
my
think it's
favorite.
terrible.
No.
New 52 suit made of armor? No, I don't know. Okay, so I've read every Superman thing, including the suit and New 52 stuff, but I don't remember. It was a weird kind of. I don't like the technology aspect of Superman. Like, I kind of just like that he just is wearing tights. He doesn't really need to have armor or any kind of like special material. Like he's impervious. So yeah, New 52, I did not like that costume. But I mean, they wanted to change it up. It is what it is. Comics change up things all the time. And he came back basically right after New 52. Everybody kind of didn't like that, and they went back to the underwear. If he doesn't have the trunks, if he doesn't have the trunks, it's weird. I don't know what to tell you. It just seems weird. That's just it. The Screw 52. Yeah, Clobby hates Screw 52. Oh no, so that wasn't the real Superman. That Superman ended up dying at the end of New 52, and then the real quote unquote real Superman took over, and then that's where you got the Rebirths Superman. And I liked Rebirth Superman until the Bendis run, which got a bit wonky. And then just recently, it's not too bad. I'm going to call it the Screw 52. That's super funny. I'm going to use that from now on. Okay, Caleb, Marco, you're being called out here. Like,
yeah, I think he does, Caleb.
I don't.
Oh, come on, guys.
No.
That's rude.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Help the guy out here.
Okay, so after that 1990s Flash suit, you get this one here at the beginning of the CW series.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just Clobby, I agree, dude. Like that 1 second of Max Fleischer like had everyone going crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean like
And this one.
I don't like any of these Flash suits, to be honest. Since we're
I like recent Flash.
I really love the DC.
Yeah.
so it was armor, then it was armor.
Recent Flash suit.
I mean, to be fair, the new one that Grant Gustin has is much better.
Bendis is on crack.
Yeah,
I know
it does.
that.
It's very
Like,
it's very
much
slick
better.
and smooth, and
This
it looks
is better.
It's very modern. It looks like it came out straight from the comics, and it's just perfect.
Yeah,
like
this
it.
suit's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
And then there's Ezra Miller.
how I feel
I
like
love Ezra Miller.
you're not
Oh,
I
I
think it looks
hate this
wonderful.
costume.
I heard it
I
was based
love
off
it.
of the.
It's my favorite version.
Are you? Oh, seriously? You're
Yeah,
is this
it's.
the costume?
I love the armor.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah,
like
let's
it.
do one
Oh.
more hero. And
I mean,
that's Spider-Man.
Okay, who likes the armor? Let's do. Okay, hold on. Let's start with me. No, I don't. It's garbage. Look, why does he have armor? Flash runs fast. Why does he have armor?
He
Wouldn't
made
slow him
it-
down?
It's self-made. He specifically say he got it out of like chunks from
Hold on.
like
we're gonna-
space stations.
I'm going down the line. Steven.
It
Ezra
looks
Miller.
like he got it out of a dumpster. No, I don't like it.
Okay, dumpster. Yes. Andrew, what are your thoughts on the armor?
It's okay. The CW Flash is better.
Okay. All right. Let's. Skeptic is with the armor.
Well, I love it because the thing is, he's not invincible. I mean, he can get
Right.
shot like in that movie, which I mean, I still call bullshit that he got like shot. But remember, he did get shot in the Snyderverse, and he's not invincible. I mean, he
Right.
he
And Flash
he
is
could he could need armor.
Flash is your guy, right? Like you like Flash. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's your hero. Oh, did we lose him? We lost him. Okay, Anthony, did you like the Ezra Miller costume? Ezra Miller Flash costume? You
I
think it's
say
good?
I like Ezra's okay, but like I hope in the Flash movie, the garbage Flash movie, they update his suit. But his numbers are right. I don't mind it. It is what it is.
Well, it looks like they are
I
updating the suit.
like it is what it is. It's just what it is.
So
He's
you're
anyways.
okay.
Anyways, the director of the Flash movie said he's gonna get a brand new suit. Anyways, so,
Yeah, we saw that image.
Oh, did I miss? I skipped Arkham. Sorry, Arkham. What did you think of Flash's armor?
How I observe it, I agree with you. I don't like it. Like how I see the armor, it reminds me of Injustice. Like in the Injustice armor. That's not my kind of suit that I like. But
I don't like that either.
But I am excited for like the new suit he's gonna be getting.
Andrew, look up the new suit for Ezra.
Okay, so hold on. Let's get. Okay, Marco. So what? So do you like the armor for Flash?
Well, I mean, for me, it's not the best suit, but you know, for narrative purposes, I can understand like it's a self-made suit that he got out from a bunch of scraps, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it is what it is for the narrative, and yeah, well, so far it's not the worst, but it's not the best. And I am really interested in Andy Muschietti's like new suit in the upcoming Flash movie.
Okay, so do you have that? Do you have that, Andrew, or no?
Well,
Okay, so let
I
Andrew find it.
was going on to the next superhero.
So Quadrant
look up the new suit.
We're old timers, like me, Steve, Clobby. We're like old school guys. Like I just want the normal costume, and it's like I don't like the complicated stuff either. It's like it's got, Christopher Reeve. I hate to be this broken record, but Christopher Reeve was the damn best. If they could have somehow done something a little bit less armory, like Flash should be like, when I think of Flash, I think of like a speed runner, right? Like, and they're running in ice, aerodynamics. And I understand that he kind of clobbed it together from like chunks and he kind of made it, but I'm almost thinking, why did you even think to make it? Like in the Flash TV series, that 90s one, it was literally so that he wouldn't get his clothes torn off, right? Like it was literally designed so that it could withstand the speed force.
That's the same thing for CW Flash.
I know, but why is it armor? It just like, look, you have to think of like what's
armor.
Visually...
No, armor is Ezra Miller.
That's what
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like you have to think of like what visually makes sense to a human. We're watching a guy run and he's got armor on. It just seems weird. Like it just seems super weird.
I feel like with the movies, they're not always going to translate well. Like the comics always will be the best with like the characters. Like it's just gonna be fact we're not really gonna get a good translation with the movies, and the comic books will always stay true.
I think like Batman is one of those guys where like the human, a regular person going to see the movie can kind of think in their head, yeah, Batman's a regular guy, so maybe he needs some Kevlar or something. And they can wrap their head around that more. But for somebody like Flash, who's super fast and can run and like, can bullets really hit him? Come on. Like you'd really have to catch Flash.
No,
like,
not really.
Unless
if it's Batman, which he got every.
Yeah, well, Batman could probably maybe take him down or something, but like
yeah, because he got every plan for the Justice.
Yeah, League. Batman's awesome. He can beat everyone.
Yeah, look up Ezra Miller new suit.
Well, Skeptic looks like Bollywood.
So hold on, Skeptic got a haircut. Sean, you're here, dude. What's up?
Hello, Sean.
My boy.
Let's do one more superhero.
There you go.
I gotta get going very soon. So I'm gonna do one more superhero.
One more. All right, let's do one more for our buddy. Oh,
and that's Spider-Man.
I love it so much. Boy.
So this is the Spider-Man
I
of
love
the
that.
70s series.
Oh, I love it.
Didn't the 70s series introduce the song that is Spider-Man?
No,
that's the 60s cartoon.
That's cartoon.
Oh my god.
Oh,
hold
on. I gotta get up.
Show the Electric Company Spider-Man. That's the very first live-action Spider-Man.
You mean this here?
I look like Wally West.
Oh no.
Okay, the red nuts.
No.
Dark.
But here, what you guys think?
There was a show called
hold on.
Electric
Check
Company.
this out. I'm making myself full screen. This is the voice actor who did the voice of Spider-Man.
Paul Stoles?
And
my god.
I've got his autograph and I met him. And
that's
awesome.
There.
Dude, the Sick Leave show is my childhood.
Yeah. So it's like he was doing autographs at a toy show that Sean and I were selling. Were we selling at that show, Sean? I can't remember. I don't. Anyways, were we?
No, I don't think we were.
Okay, we weren't selling. So sometimes Sean and I sell, and sometimes man, this is so great. He's a Canadian guy. It was so great to be able to meet him.
He was trash.
I need to meet him. I need to meet him.
He was so great. Oh man, so good. Okay, so yeah, Nicholas Hammond was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, man. That was
hilarious.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh really? Once Upon a Time.
Yeah,
That was a great movie.
That's a great movie.
But the thing is,
I disagree, Caleb. This is comic accurate. When you see this, you see Spider-Man.
It's all right.
Yes,
I'm not a huge fan of that. It's all right. It's good, but
This is
I
my
don't know. I
Spider suit.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I like
What do you
the
prefer?
Spider-Man suit the
Oh,
most.
not this.
Yes, the Amazing Spider-Man suit, or sorry, Part 2 suit is. I don't like this suit at all. This is really awful.
Yeah. Yo,
This-
yeah,
Andrew, why
the
do you
dude in
keep
the
getting
first
the
movie.
second
Why do you
Oh
keep
my
getting
god.
those
Andrew,
messages?
Andrew,
What is happening?
Andrew, come on, Andrew.
Okay, here we go.
You got a virus
Yes.
on your
That-
computer?
That is
That
awesome.
movie, that is the perfect suit. I don't think it can get any better than that.
Don't get me wrong.
Like the
I
movie
like
stuff.
I disagree.
Great.
I think
I
it looks good.
disagree.
Andrew is an Andrew Maguire, Andrew Garfield hater for his life.
I'm not a hater. I said I like this suit.
No, Andrew, you're sympathetic. Stop it.
Oh, gross, dude.
Yeah.
I said I like this suit.
Yeah, it was great to meet him and Nicholas Hammond. Check this out. I have the Nicholas Hammond on VHS. There was one episode that you
Wait,
didn't
on
get
your
on,
show?
but I have all that on
Seriously?
VHS, and
Put
then
the link
I
in the chat. I
converted
want
it
to see that
DVD.
video.
I converted it to DVD myself, and then you can get a bootleg DVD of it now.
Okay.
Where are we at here?
Don't get me wrong. This suit's
Oh,
good,
that's
but I'm
fucked
more
up.
the Raimi suit.
And,
That's fair. I mean,
you're scaring me here, man.
Andrew is a Toby lover.
Yeah, we know
Is that a
Andrew's
problem?
sympathetic. Andrew,
We all
no, I
love
love
Toby.
Toby.
We
Yeah.
all love Toby.
Toby's
Come
great.
on.
I just watched Spider-Man today. Sorry.
Hey, do you want to know how I rank my top 3 Spider-Man movies? My number 1, Spider-Man 2. My number 2, Into the Spider-Verse. Number 3,
you can't
2002
count them as
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man movies. That's animated. You can't count them as.
Okay, fine.
That
Spider-Man
counts.
2 is number 1. Number 2 is the original 2002
That's the
film.
first Spider-Man.
What in the hell?
Oh, that's the Electric Company Spider-Man from the 70s.
Oh, Sean, do you have that with you?
Yeah.
Where
It's on my phone, man.
Oh, Electric
I
Company was sick.
I may or may not have a Blu-ray of stuff like that, but yeah.
Okay, what about this one?
I don't.
This
It's
is
not
the
my
Tom Holland.
favorite, but I
don't have enough subscribers. for that
honestly
to matter.
really like.
Go
I
ahead.
really like the Tom Holland suit. There's some problems with it, but I really like the simplicity. That's all.
Of the Tom Holland.
No, I like the one
Very-
that he got it from home because that's the Steve Ditko suit, and that's to honor him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, how about this? When it comes
I mean,
to
both.
comic accuracy, how about
I mean-
this? How about this, guys? When it comes to comic accuracy, which live action suit you choose?
Amazing
I would
Spider-Man too.
Rubbing under the underarms.
Hey, Gray.
I would probably
Which one
pick
was
Tom
that?
Holland.
Yeah, I don't think they ever did the webbing.
I think they did.
They
I
did
think
have
Well,
the
I
webbing
disagree.
under the
This is
For the
comic
Marvel one?
accuracy.
They had it in
Which
one
one?
of the movies.
Civil War, I think he had it maybe or something.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he had it somewhere.
No,
for
it
sure.
He had it in one of
Um,
them. I remember that.
Hold on a second. I
Homecoming.
got.
I think it
Hold
was
on.
in
I mean, when I
Homecoming
first
or
saw
Far
this
From Home.
image, I was like, Spider-Man,
God.
baby.
Clobbering Times. You for sure need. I didn't. That's crazy. You had him on your show, Nicholas Hammond. Upload that to YouTube, dude. I'd be for sure. I love
Thank you,
Nicholas
Malcolm.
Hammond. I think the guy's
Yeah, well, I got going.
okay. Andrew, thanks so much
Okay,
for popping
Andrew.
by, brother.
All right, bye, Andrew.
Bye, Andrew.
Yeah.
Lover.
Andrew.
Take care, dude.
Don't you dare.
Tom Holland. I mean, Tom. Yeah, you're a
Be
Tom
there,
Holland lover.
Hey guys, just so quick, just to give you just a little, just so you know, I've actually been watching the Batman animated series. I got trying to get into it. I'm on like the Clayface 2-parter on HBO
Yeah.
Max. It's really interesting.
That's a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Awesome.
show. So I've been going through and well, basically Clobbering Times. You guys should also should subscribe to Clobbering Times for sure.
That.
He was doing Brave and the Bold segment, counting down his top episodes, and then that got me all pumped up to rewatch it. I've been like plowing through it all over again. It's so good. It's just so watchable. And Sean, I see you nodding your head. It's so watchable.
I rebought them on Blu-ray after I saw that on Clobbering Times.
On Clobbering Times, yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, because I have them on DVD, but I was like, they're on Blu-ray, so now I'm rewatching them because of that Clobbering Times episode. So.
I know, and the thing is, I had them on DVD and I rebought them on Blu-ray, and then I didn't watch the Blu-ray versions yet, and then I saw his thing on it. I thought, oh, dude, I gotta watch these. I absolutely every episode is 10 out of 10. Like, there's not even a 9 out of 10. It's like they're all the damn best. Like, Gentleman Ghost has become like the greatest villain ever. Like, that whole backstory.
I always loved Gentleman Ghost from like back in the day. And I thought it was great when his show came out. I was like, they're using him a lot in this show, man. This is awesome.
It's awesome.
Great.
And
now
like,
kids are gonna know who he is. You know, yeah.
I'm gonna post Clobbering Times thing in the chat. Let me get back to.
I found him.
Yeah. Sorry. So he's like, but like we're talking like, so Skeptic, this is like hardcore classic comics. Like, he knows all the old school stuff. And I think he's good on issues and numbers and names.
Yeah.
I'm the worst on numbers and names. I know Jack Kirby, and then that's all I know. Like, I remember when people talk about Frank Miller, I'm literally like, oh yeah, he wrote RoboCop 2, didn't he? And like, literally that was Frank Miller to me. And they're like, no, you dumbass, he did The Dark Knight. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's like, seriously, like I'm
funny.
like, and the thing, you know what's really bad? Oh, you know what I just found out last night? I had the first appearance of Tim Drake from when I was a kid, and I gave it to my friend's kid.
Yeah, Andrew's a
and the quality of it is now beat up. I didn't realize that I thought Tim Drake was older than that. Oh, cool. Oh, let me hold on, Marco. Let's take a look at that. Oh,
yeah,
that's
Drake
great,
Robin.
dude.
I also got Dick Grayson based off of the Teen Titans cartoon.
Nice.
And I got a Jason Todd figurine right here.
Nice. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so I gave it away, and I mean, it was really ass quality, and you could rebuy it for not too much. But I had all this as a kid, and I never thought about it. Like, I didn't think, oh, this is the first appearance of something. I just read it. That's why all my comics, I had like the first and second Punisher appearances. I had the first White Vision. I didn't even know about it. I didn't know about the stupid U.S. agent that I had and all that. Like, it's all like coming back to me now. Okay, so let me get through. Hey, great, Malcolm. What's going on, dude? I saw you pop in there. Thanks so much for coming in. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I like this Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit for sure. What in the it's chaos. It's chaos.
There's that. What was that? Is it Lotus? The Spider-Man thing. It's a fan-made thing. The suit looks cool. The only problem to me is that the neck is wrinkly. But like the suit looks like basically the comic pop.
So I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
The Spider-Man
Lotus
movie thing.
Oh, I didn't see that. I know we talked about this last time, right? I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, looks like a rubber suit. But
I got this guy, Cliff.
Oh, cool.
I got 2 of those. You don't like pops, I know.
It's a Funko Pop? Or, yeah.
Sean doesn't like Funko Pops.
I hate Funko Pops.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised it's gone. Oh, you're giving me a spotlight.
I hate him too.
I'm surprised it's gone on so long.
I hate him.
Man. It's like it's so crap.
We got haters.
The thing is, I understand there's a whole generation out there that, I mean, no offense to everyone on this panel, I understand that there's a generation out there that likes stylized stuff. Like I mean, to a generation now, Star Wars toys is Lego toys and not like the 3 through 4th inch stuff. And these Funko Pops, I guess to a lot of people, are the key thing to get if you like a character, rather than a figure that actually represents the proportions and look and style of the character. I just don't like. I don't like those Funko Pop style looks. I don't like the dead doll eyes and the big head and the small body. It's not the character. If you like the character, why would you get a Funko Pop? But I understand I'm in the minority. You know, have at it. I just don't understand it.
Sean, you're not the only one. I'm not really a big fan of Funko Pops in general. Like the collectibles that I would consider Funko Pops are Lego minifigures, because you can actually pose them whenever you want.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, and also what I do is that I actually customize them and paint them, because I've seen a lot of people like customize their own Funko Pops, and for me personally, that looks like it could be a pain due to the fact that they have very specific like structures. So I mean, if you want to make your own, to fit in your collection or update the art, you can actually just do that. But again, this is just my opinion. I mean, again, it's just my opinion stuff. I mean,
the thing with Funko Pops, you don't open them. You keep
usual.
Like I
You know,
don't,
guys,
you know,
I'm
I
gonna
have
get
a
going.
whole
It's
collection.
good seeing you all.
You're gonna get going?
All right, Steve.
All right.
Like Funko Pops, you
Yes,
don't
Steve.
open
Thanks for
them.
coming on, dude.
No problem. See you later.
Adios.
And the thing is, with Funko Pops, they're so cheap. So why you spend like $500 for a fucking hot toy? Ain't nobody got $500.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a hot toy either.
Oh, yeah.
I spend a appeal, but I'm not paying $700.
Only if you're a
for a toy.
YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber that make $3 million on YouTube a year, oh yeah, you could buy whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
get how
The
you
thing
have
is,
a
is
collection.
that-
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let me talk for a minute here. Okay, look, Funko Pops. Look, we know they're bullshit, but the thing is that it's very cheap and it's very easy to get.
Yeah, it's like you find it for like $10 or $20.
$10, right? And they're very easy to dust. Like, see behind me, I've got like all of the Wonder Woman 1984 ones, and they're cute and they're easy to get. And like, I did buy the better figures for Wonder Woman 84. Like, I've got the big Todd McFarlane better posable ones, which are not that expensive either, to be honest. So yeah, I would agree that, like, for me, I collect vintage toys like my Swamp Things, and I collect Star Wars, and Sean and I always collect these vintage things. Superpowers is like our favorite. I've got the Superpowers Wonder Woman in the packaging. I've got at least 7 or 8 other characters in the packaging locked away. So that's my preferred toy. But I mean, Funko Pops for just an easy thing. I put them on my desk at work, and it's just an easy thing to get. That's all.
Get that.
Oh yeah, so yeah, no, yeah. So check out like all that. Yeah, the 65
I'll
episode
check that out.
is awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
yeah,
I have a question for you guys.
question. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can go on with the comment first.
Okay, so yeah, let's. So Gray Malkin FF movies so easy to do. People overthink it. Yeah, it's a superhero family. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Batman the animated series episode has so much story and lead. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Caleb. No, Sean is not positive. You know
I agree with Caleb.
I think Sean and Clobbering Times would have a better, would be funnier. I think, because it'd be like, because like Clobbering Times is an old. Well, I'm 43. Sean, am I younger than you, Sean, or am I older than you?
You're younger than me.
Oh, I'm younger than you. Okay, darn it.
Hey,
Should
you're
we
old.
say by how much? By a couple of months.
By like
It's
a couple of
we're the
months or
same age.
something. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say you and Clobbering Times can have like an old man off, like who's.
I know. I'm old at heart. I can't. What
I'm
can I
old
say?
too. I'm throwing that in too.
J-Man,
Yo. Yeah,
did you
Sarkin.
hear that for Infinite Frontier, Death Metal is coming back?
I never read any Death. Has anybody read Death Metal on here?
No,
Never heard of
it looks awesome, but
It looks really neat.
It is fucking awesome.
I never read it. It looked a bit gimmicky to me. Did you read it, Arkham? Is it good?
Yeah, I read it. It's so dark. Like, it's like it's a evil, like, you're in this alternate universe, another Earth of like all these DC characters, and you have these evil versions of Batman that are Batman Who Laughs is the leader, and he wants to take
yes,
over.
Batman Who Laughs. I've seen that.
And also Red Death.
Multiverse. And it's just so good. I totally recommend it because you're going to see you're gonna see them return in the Infinite Frontier. They're all coming back.
All right, so maybe I'll try to check it out on digital then or something, because I'm way past getting those in the comic shops at this point now. So Skeptic had something that he wanted to discuss, so go for it.
Oh.
What did you want to say?
Yeah, I was gonna ask why. So if WB wants to make a Wakandan Superman, why don't they just do the Bronze Tiger?
I mean,
there's a
look,
lot of black
basically-
characters in DC. Yeah,
okay, look,
Basically, the Black Panther in DC, right?
yeah.
right. You know, the
and they
thing is,
milestone. Like they have way more than Marvel in that
Yeah.
regard. So that's been everyone's argument that like you have all these characters, but it takes imagination and drive and creativity and vision to bring all these characters to the screen and have your own.
Yeah.
Like they could clobber. Well, no pun intended. They could clobber Marvel. Like Marvel's got Falcon and Black Panther, and they got some other guys like Blue Marvel, I guess. But like DC's always traditionally had like a lot of black characters that can easily hold their own. Like they have a whole Black Lightning TV series right now. So yeah.
The thing is, with WB, they're fucking racist. Like they don't give a fuck about what kind of character you like.
I don't think they know what they have.
Let's make a black Wakanda set in the 60s. We're talking to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Like, really? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, no, come on, bro. Nobody want that Warner Brothers. We want a Man of Steel 2. Or the best way you could do Man of Steel 2 and maybe introduce a black character there, like maybe Steel something. Who knows?
Can we not have fun with Superman? Can that happen at some point? Like, what the hell's going on? Everything's so dire and overthought.
I don't want Superman fighting racism.
Fight Mitzi Fitlick. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't want.
I mean, Superman has 5,000 villains that he can fight.
Yeah.
It's literally it could be 1,000 because he's had 1,000 Action Comics issues. Now he wasn't in Action Comics, I think, for some of it, but like there's at least 500 villains that we could throw. Where's Ultra Humanite or something like?
Well, there's a lot of great stories too.
There's so many great stories, and it's always going to be the Earth. He's got to figure himself out and all this. Like, oh my God, let's get to some let's get to some Superman action. Like, I want to see like cool shit going down. You know, like aliens and shit. Like, no, not
We've had Zod like twice, man.
No, Zod, no, Great Malkin, shame. Shame on you.
Really good Zod was the spin to Zod, and that's because he was like in full glam rock regalia. Like he just looked awesome and campy. You know, it's like they didn't take themselves too seriously. You know, he had the big V-neck that went down to his belly button. Like
I love General. I voted for General Zod.
Yeah.
Did you? I voted for General Zod in the Canadian election. They had a thing saying "Vote for Zod." Did you remember that, Sean?
That's great.
Yes,
that is amazing.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They had "Vote for Zod," and he was like, "I will like crush. You know, I will take over and everything."
I remember back in the day they used to have like a vote for which rapper you want to kill, and it's like kill Jason Todd. He's trash.
Oh yeah, they voted.
Oh yeah.
Did you vote on that, Sean, or no?
What
on the kill Jason Todd hotline?
No, I didn't.
I was waiting. I think I was too young for that.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. When the hell was that?
He voted for it
I have
because he didn't like Jason Todd at the time, and now he like it more when he see him like an animated movies or cartoon and stuff like that. And he like him in Tiger.
If they did that for Damien, sorry.
I love Damien.
But if they did that for Damien, they would vote to kill him.
Like, to be honest, like
I would not. No, do not vote. No,
Damien Wayne is a little rat. Like he's
my God,
crazy. You know, he's okay. He's okay character. I don't have beef with him. It is what it is.
I love his character development. I will say that. I really love his character development.
And from, I think, what was this animated movie? This Superman? Batman.
Son of Batman.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, Son of
Batman. Even in the last movie, Apocalypse War, which is a ripoff of Zack Snyder's storyline. Thank you, Warner Brothers.
It's not really a ripoff. It sort of like takes inspiration with the same principle.
It's a ripoff.
No, it's not a ripoff. It's part of the comic.
No, it's a ripoff of Zack
Snyder.
I think you're
part of Apocalypse War is like where Batman beats the living shit out of Damian Wayne.
Literally everything's been done in comics way before we were born. All of these stories are some ways ripping off something.
But no, Apocalypse War, I could tell because Apocalypse was copying stuff from Snyder. I was like, he was going to do this in Justice League 2 and 3. How the fuck do you know about this? I was like, okay.
Really? I don't know.
That's the thing. I could tell when they copying Zack Snyder's stuff.
There's been things like that in the comics before. What about Injustice?
Exactly. I mean, no, not Injustice League, Apocalypse War.
Injustice. Like, come on, that was basically like.
Cool. I played the video games. I know everything about it. Like, I'm fine with that. Injustice, it is what it is. But
like, okay, hold on. Let Caleb, yes, I still.
I got every action figures. McFarlane's and oh my God.
Yeah, I've got some from Wonder Woman. I've got some from. I buy anything Robin. So I just picked up Damian Wayne. He's over there in the packaging. I normally open my toys.
Put it out.
This one. I can grab it. Hold on, it's just right here.
Like Mark McFarlane. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's another. I don't know who's Mark McFarlane.
Nice.
McFarlane, he's a good.
Are you guys making fun of me
comic
while I'm
book
gone?
drawer
Yeah.
And got some
No.
great comics. And
Hey,
does a lot
J-Man.
of action.
Hold on, I'm gonna show. And actually, I'm wearing my Superman pajamas today.
Nice.
There's Damien.
I got Superman.
Oh wow, that
pajamas,
should
too.
look accurate as fuck. Holy
That looks
shit.
good.
That's
That's
cool.
good.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I got my Damien right here.
Oh Jesus.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean-
trash. That's trash.
I mean, I
Okay,
don't
don't
know.
hate,
This is
come
pretty
on.
nice.
Anthony, you
Don't
always
hate
call
on
everything trash when something's
No,
not appealing to
that
you.
is trash. No.
Come on, don't hate on the Lego. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
still
not a
hating.
kid.
Lois
I'm not
Lane's
gonna
dad.
hate.
Yeah, he's. Yes, I don't know what I was saying, but I'm sure it was right.
J-Man, what is your favorite storyline from McFarlane like comic book? Because he does a lot of great comic books.
You know the thing with Tom McFarlane, and I don't know if Sean, I don't know if the old timers.
His Venom story was great. I'll give him that. Like it was great, and Spawn too.
Yeah,
It was revolutionary.
I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Okay, so this is where we'll call Sean and Clobbering times the old fogies. This is where the fogies
Yeah,
are
it
gonna.
was the death of house style. That was
Oh,
my
yeah.
problem with it.
No, the thing is, the Spider-Man series that he did on his own, the by Todd after 16 issues, I liked that. I was
Didn't
the
Marvel
right.
kick him?
Well, they butted heads, right? And then this is the whole Image thing that started up with the L Boys
Yeah.
and McFarlane.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely. Mhm.
But I liked that. I really liked that Spider-Man series. I know it's a cliched thing to like it, but I was like so into it. I literally got every issue when it came out. And
still got
Clobbering
it?
Times. I think I only kept number one and I sold the rest because I don't think they're really worth anything.
Now,
If
did
you
you
kept
like it for
number
the
one-
art alone?
What is
J-Man?
it?
'Cause I think that David Michelini
Oh,
is an
nice.
unsung
Sure.
hero in that era, in my opinion.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, so I liked the art because Tom McFarlane still did was he still penciling everything he was or wasn't he? I don't know because Tom McFarlane farms a lot of shit out. Like he doesn't do much art anymore, right? I don't think
No,
he's drawn
he
a
only
Well,
comic
yeah,
in,
but
like,
in Spider-Man days, he was penciling, and
he was penciling.
Yeah.
So he penciled all. See, I don't know the names, right? So he
I
penciled
wonder-
everything, right?
I wonder.
David Michelini is the writer. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he's the
saying.
writer.
It's like everyone talks about Eric Larson and Tom McFarlane and all that stuff, but David Michelini was writing those stories. Like I really liked Venom in those stories. He was this like unstoppable force, and there was that whole thing where he's on a desert island with Spider-Man. He's stalking him. Remember that? And then
Yeah,
Spider-Man
okay.
fakes his death by blowing up a skeleton with the Spider-Man costume on it.
Oh my god! Yes. Okay.
And then Venom thinks, oh, okay, like he's dead now. I can like retire. But then the remember the vault? They capture him on that island and put him on trial and everything, and he escapes. Anyways, all that writing was great. And the thing is, like, that's another contributing factor to like how hot Spider-Man was in comics at the time. Spider-Man in the late 80s, early 90s was huge with kids, and there was no cartoon yet until 94. And that's just because of like the writing and art were like on point. And like I was like all over every kid, no matter if you were a jock or a nerd or whatnot, every boy at least like read Spider-Man. And that was the one thing we all bonded over in high school. So
yeah, so Clobbering Times owned a comic shop. He said he voted to kill Jason. Oh man, poor Jay. My name's Jason, so I have a link with Jason. Yeah, Michelin. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, so he's underrated. Yeah,
man.
Jason, man.
I have to be. I'm going to be in that generic group where I was going for the art, and that was the forefront to me, and then the story was like the next thing. But I really did like the stories though. But look, I bought it for the art. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I bought it because it looked cool, right?
Oh
yeah. It was cool.
Like, I don't know what I'm gonna read. Comics are still visual. So
my problem with all those artists though, like, and they all went on to Image, and we know what happened there.
And we know what happened.
It all looked awesome. I just kind of lament the death of house style. I love classic house style art of Marvel and DC, where everything looks the same. And I know people are like, there's no variety. Well, I like the look of it though. So
I know. And it was noticeable when they did crossovers where you're like, well, now this guy's drawing it, and now that doesn't look like Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah.
Now I was trying to figure out and actually this came up on Clobbering Times stream as well. I was looking up the Batman stuff, this is where I learned that I had the first experience of Tim Drake and gave it away. Are you a Neil Adams or a Jim Aparo? Like, this is a tough.
Wow.
This is not that easy, guys.
No.
Arkham, are you Arkham?
I will say this: they're both. Oh man, they're both very good. It's hard to pick. I tell you
Like
that.
Arkham, do you know? Were you reading? Do you read older Batman comics like in those
Yeah,
times?
I do.
So do
Yeah,
you
I
like
do.
do you like the Neil Adams Batman or the Jim Aparo Batman?
They're both good.
I mean, Sean, what
Right.
do you? It's hard.
I think the traditional, the popular answer will be Neil Adams.
I know, but I don't think I'm going to say that popular answer. That's why I'm
But
asking.
is Neil Adams not the one that's credited with bringing Batman back, like from the campy world that they were trying to grab onto that success from the show, and then was it not Neil Adams that brought him back to
I don't know. Clobbering Times,
darker,
if you're
more
there,
moody
let us
gothic
know.
stories, right?
Clobbering Times will let us know. Is Neil Adams the one that kind of brought him back? I'm very with you on Sean. Yeah, I love the house styles from the. I know.
Yeah.
Look, nobody's gonna say that that's not awesome because that's just it's awesome. But the thing is, it's like it's tough. Like I'm a teen and I'm like, holy shit, this is like sick, right? This is sick and this is killer and all that, right? And and you're just like, oh man, I got to pick this up. And then when you go back, you're like, yeah, it was mostly just, especially a lot of the Image stuff. I ended up selling all my Image comics except for like just a few couple that I thought might be something. I even sold my Spawn #1, only because I just didn't. I couldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys like Spawn? How old are you all? Are you guys into Spawn?
Oh, I love Spawn. I have
the
the
first
comic.
movie was not that good. Let's be honest, it wasn't.
It was
The
good.
only thing about
I liked it.
The only thing about the movie, the costume, that looked good. That's it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The costume was cool.
Yeah, but like that. I think Michael J. White say that the director was fighting because he wanted like CGI more than story. Which what kind of stupid director are you? You must be stupid to think of that. Oh yeah, well, more CGI than the story development for the character. That is retarded. And then I mean, the animated series was great. The comic book one was great. And Spawn, I think Spawn have been on a couple games before. Like he's in Mortal Kombat, I believe now. And,
yeah, he
was in Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah, Soul Calibur.
Oh my god, that was a cool game.
And then
Yeah. It was on the Xbox.
If you make a Spawn game right now, I wouldn't mind if they make a Spawn game. Like,
that'd be really cool. Games are the way to go now for if you need to get a character out there. Okay, so hold on. Let's okay. So Clobbering Times is giving us the 101 here. So Adams, yeah, Aparo. I don't know because I was looking through all the old issues that I remember having, and Aparo did a lot of them. And I remember thinking, this is all killer shit.
Is he not more Brave and Bold, or is he detective?
I was collecting detective, and it was like, and then I think was it the Many Deaths? I don't know if that. I don't know when he started because I'm bad with numbers. I don't know the numbers.
Yeah, it's like you're just reading Batman. You don't. Really
I'm just reading Batman.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I'm only looking. I never even read the credits.
Yeah.
Even now, I don't read the credits. Like I just, like whatever just came out. I'm not even reading the credits on stuff now. Right? I just read it. But he's saying that he didn't do much interior work as Aparo. And yes, Danny O'Neill and Neil Adams did bring Dark Knight Batman back. Okay, so that's important because that brought back, and I kind of like that Batman because it's not too cheese, but it's not super gritty. I don't like where it's too gritty realistic because then I start to lose. I start to lose it. Like the Christian Bale's. It gets too serious where I'm taken out of it now. I'm like, well, is this just like a Die Hard movie with an action hero? Like, what? This isn't Batman anymore. Yeah. And Sean, we discussed this.
I totally agree. Like, when I watched Christian Bale's Batman universe, I was fine with the Batman Begins. Then it started getting too realistic. When I think of Batman, I don't want to be too realistic. Then it's not like. It's not Batman's world. It's just too realistic, grounded. I need a Batman it could be grounded, but it has to have those comic book elements, just not too realistic. That's where I draw a line.
And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
Arkham, how if you don't mind, Arkham, how old are you? Are you under 20 or over
23.
20? 23?
23.
So this is like a young guy here. This is half our age, and he's saying the same stuff. It's like we're not talking out of our ass here. Like if you're a Batman person, you want to see the Batman. Like I don't even want to watch a movie and thinking, well, there's never going to be a Killer Croc in this. There's never going to be like anything like fantasy coolness. There's not like the bat signal really wasn't kind of there. Like he didn't really have a bat cave really properly. Like it's just like none of the cool stuff was in it.
Yeah.
Like the one thing that I like about the comic books is that they explored the rogues gallery, and we really don't get the whole rogues gallery. Like in Christian Bale's Batman universe, we never got Killer Croc. We never got they killed off like Two-Face.
They killed off Two-Face.
I love Two-Face. Yeah, they killed him off.
That was so stupid. And then you know what the other thing too is like they keep saying, "Oh, Christian Bale doesn't kill," but he does kill. He lets Ra's al Ghul die. And I guess he didn't kill Two-Face or whatever, but like Two-Face dies, so maybe not by his own hand. Who did we lose? Anthony? Yeah. Anthony, if you want to come back, come back. I don't know what we lost you.
You probably pressed the wrong button again.
He's back.
We're back.
Hey, Anthony.
But
so I've been reading
problem that I do have.
Go ahead.
With Ra's al Ghul, I don't mind Ra's al Ghul, but how they interpret the League of Assassins is not. I don't like the interpretation. It's too realistic. There's no Lazarus Pit. I just don't like it.
And I would say this about Christian Bale, like his Batman was so garbage. He couldn't fight. He retired. I will tell you this. He retired after 8 years. What kind of fucking Batman retires after 8 years? You must be a stupid Batman to retire after 8 years.
Yeah, he retired too soon.
And you telling me, oh yeah, like I like the first movies of it. He couldn't fight for shit. Like Ben Affleck will fuck Ben Affleck Batman will fuck him up. Even Michael Keaton Batman will fuck him up. So he couldn't fight for shit. Like,
oh my god!
There's so many problems with the trilogy.
He only punched with his elbow and no fist fighting. And then in the Dark Knight Rises, Talia. That was a terrible acting right there. I think the actress forgot how
she died terribly.
Come on, man. What kind of trash shit is that, man?
And he retires because someone dies.
Like really?
Yeah.
Hey guys, listen, I gotta go. It was nice talking to you.
All right, cool. Dude. Thanks for coming on. See ya.
When I think of Batman. When I think of Batman, he sacrifices everything for mission. He doesn't give up because someone dies. That's the sacrifice of war between the villains. And he's not. And this ridiculous thing in Nolan's universe is he just retires because someone dies is pure bullshit. I don't know if he did anything. I don't know if he did any research with Batman or anything like that. But Batman would never do that. He would never do that.
Who the hell is John Blake? Who is him? Oh, he's robbing my ass. He's not robbing. He's in the Batcave at the end of the movie. And what he's gonna become? Batman Beyond? All of a sudden, get the fuck out of here, Nolan.
Yeah.
The piece of shit motherfucker that doesn't understand Batman.
He's going all out.
Doesn't understand shit. Nolan does not understand. And I'm grateful that Matt Reeves and Zack Snyder understood Batman.
What are you showing?
I'm grateful that Zack Snyder and Matt Reeves is going to understand Batman. It does.
And I think I've heard that Christopher Nolan doesn't like comic book movies.
He doesn't. You know what?
No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you something.
He should have done it.
I'm gonna tell you something. In Justice League Mortal, that was going to do that. That was going to release in 2009. They started production and they shut that down. They told them, "Oh, he cannot be connected. Oh, they cannot use Batman because I'm having my Batman." Nolan was very strict on Batman, and Batman was going to show up in Smallville too, and Nolan stopped that. She's like, "No, you cannot use Batman. I'm using Batman." I was like, "Bro, why are you overprotective of Batman?
Nobody's gonna have Superman in that universe."
That shit is retarded.
Yeah, and he doesn't really care about the comic book. Like,
no.
and there was like a plan, I think, before Ben Affleck's Batman that supposedly Christian Bale's Batman was gonna connect to like this DC extended universe, but no one
Oh,
did
that
want
wouldn't have worked.
That would have been. But
That
I'll
wouldn't-
I will tell you this: because at the time I think doing VVS, Christian Bale was gonna come back, but no, thank God he didn't because he was garbage. Holy shit!
yeah.
And
I
then,
didn't like
with
him
Ben
Bruce Wayne. He
Affleck
was a
Batman,
boring
with
character.
Ben Affleck Batman, you understand where he came from. You understand what happened to him, why how it happens, how Robin died, how like the Zack Snyder Justice League explained how his Robin died, and stuff like that. The Joker killed him. The Joker burned down the Wayne Manor. Like we know that, and I appreciate Zack for doing that. And with Nolan, he doesn't know shit about Batman. He doesn't know who the fuck is Robin. John Blake, my ass. And Matt Reeves, I love Matt Reeves. He's a good director, and I hope, please do
I
Batman
love
in the
Planet of
second
the
movie,
Apes.
the third.
Planet of the Apes is
Because
very good.
Matt Reeves understands the comic book, and he say, "Oh, we're gonna see Batman villains that we never saw in live action." And he said, "Well, we might see Clayface. If you show me Clayface, I love Clayface in the animated series and the comics.
Clayface is great.
And I hope we introduce him." It's just for me, no, like I like Nolan, he's a great director, but like he doesn't understand Batman at all.
Yeah, like the one problem, like I was fine with his universe being closed off, but if you're gonna be introducing the character, why aren't you like? He never like expanded like showed all the other rogues gallery. Like you never saw like Clayface or all these other characters.
And you wouldn't see that because Clayface is more, it has some fantasy element to it.
And then that one, I think didn't the Batman animated series? No, actually, no, they didn't correct Clayface. It was in the '60s. Never mind.
No, Clayface was in the animated series. Oh no, but he wasn't created for that. No.
No. He was created
I think he's a '70s character. I was gonna say like that's one of the reasons why I like the Snyderverse. I don't super like it, but one of the reasons why I do like it is because there's more elements of fantasy and magic and stuff too. I mean, Killer Croc was in freaking Suicide Squad. Yeah, it's like it is the world of Batman from the comics. That's what you can recognize it as such, right?
For me, it's just
really want like as a Batman fan, I just want to see a Batman universe that we see all the rogues gallery, not just to be limit of one or two villains per movie. Like the first movie you show one villain, what the fuck is that? Like
we should have been
villains. The one thing that I'm happy that Matt Reeves did an interview. He talked about like his universe for his movie is we're gonna see the whole rogues gallery. We're gonna see everyone. Like I don't think we'll see the League of Assassins, but we'll see like Batman's rogues gallery that we always wanted to see.
Maverick said in the interview on DC Fan,
and I'm happy that we're getting
that we're gonna see more of Batman, like detective, which I want to see Detective Batman. Batman is one of the greatest detectives of all time. Even better than the police, better than police officers.
The police suck.
Did you guys see there's a Brave and the Bold episode where Batman teams up with Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Great. How did you know? It's like everyone knows who Sherlock Holmes is.
That was awesome. Batman,
J-Man.
If you team up, man, I would love a Batman with Sherlock Holmes detective
stories.
Like
I want to see where Batman is the detective that we see in the comics and follows like the clues and everything like that.
Like
in
Keaton universe, we saw it a little bit. And then Batman Begins and Dark Knight, we saw it a little bit. And with Ben Affleck, we kind of, and with this one, we're gonna see more detectives.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so we should more. Okay, go ahead, Skeptic.
Okay, I don't think I told you this. I've been meaning to tell you this. I told Anthony, and I think he just rolled his eyes, but I legitimately enjoyed Wonder Woman 84. I really liked it.
What is 84?
I thought it was really campy, and I loved it for it.
I don't know what's 84. I don't know what is that.
Yeah, man.
I haven't heard of it.
Well, yesterday's stream, someone said that Suicide Squad is part of the Snyderverse because Snyder produced it. Therefore, Wonder Woman 84 is part of the Snyderverse because
There you go.
Produced it.
No.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought
No,
I had to be in the mindset of the 1970s show,
Even
and I
Zack
thought
Snyder
it
did an
worked.
interview that he's not 84 is not a part of his universe. That's what
No,
he
it
said.
says
I
it.
love the Linda Carter
Zack Snyder
like
said
cameo.
he was not a part.
Yeah.
That was so good. Well, Anthony, we're just gonna ignore you while you trash it.
No,
We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so Linda
Like,
Carter was a character. It wasn't just a cameo. Like it wasn't like they made Linda Carter just like, oh, she's on the street. They made her that character that fought off the Spartans. That was cool, and it was
that's fucking retarded.
And hold on a second, hold on. It was the 300 Spartans. It was Zack Snyder's
wait, was
Spartans.
it?
Yeah, because in real life Spartans
I need to
weren't
rewatch
armed.
that.
They weren't naked. Spartans weren't.
I need to
naked in real
rewatch
life.
that.
They look like Snyder's
Oh my
Spartans, so
God.
that's even more proof that it's in the Snyderverse.
That's awesome.
Nice.
it's
Wait, is 300 part of the Snyderverse?
No.
Sure, why not?
What kind of fucking retarded
Yes.
question is that?
What?
How about the Watchmen?
I don't know, that is fucking retarded.
No, Watchmen's
No.
not. But why
Oh,
can't
come on.
300 be?
No.
300. Well, look, okay, that
And
actually
Sucker
happened
Punch.
in real life, so 300 could be
No.
part of it.
How about Sucker Punch?
No.
I guess it could be. It could be. Why not? And that tells
That's
okay,
awesome.
I read that already, John. But yeah, that was terrible. So
Yeah,
just
just like
are
Chris
not
was
part of the
just saying.
Snyderverse.
Yes.
No,
that's what
I don't know.
I
Frank.
like it.
They
We
are.
have-
I
don't know,
because you can't pick and choose and throw things on and off like a cone. It's like if the characters and the universe are part of the same interconnected characters and stories of the stuff that made by Zack Snyder, it's part of the Snyderverse.
It's
Gal
not. I'm
Gadot
sorry,
is
84
playing
is
Wonder
not
Woman.
connected.
That movie is part of the Snyderverse.
No.
Yeah, I think
that's the way it is.
if they make a Wonder Woman 84 like sequel, they're probably gonna have like Linda Carter fight with Gal Gadot, and that would be so cool.
That'd be sick.
Patty
Yeah.
Jenkins say, even Patty Jenkins say, "Oh, people hated 84. It did terrible." She even said it. She said it in an interview. It was terrible.
Wait, Gal Gadot said that?
It
Who?
was terrible. and like she said,
Who said that?
she saw the people review. He saw people review. He's like, I don't like this. There's not my Wonder Woman. And I'm not bullshitting. She literally said that. So
Who
it's
said
not my
it?
Wonder Woman and stuff. So she
Who
said
said
Wonder
that?
Woman 3 is gonna take place. It's gonna take
Who
place
said
in
it?
modern times.
Anthony.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anthony, who said it?
No, she
Nobody
didn't.
said
Gal
it.
Gadot or
People
Linda Carter?
review. She read, bro. As a
Oh,
director,
people reviewed it. Said it.
like she read everyone.
But people still
reviewed.
enjoyed it.
There's
Not
no
some,
receipt.
not
Anthony
all
doesn't have
people,
the
some.
receipts. Anthony threw the receipts out. He can't.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Like,
People
he's
say
like-
this is what I would
the
say
keyword,
about Wonder Woman
some people,
1984.
not all people, some.
Well,
I
some
need to
people
see
don't.
Shazam.
I know, and
Not
some
all.
people
Yes,
don't like
some
the
people still
Snyderverse at
enjoyed
all.
it,
So
and
what's the difference?
It's gonna sequel, and like I think it. I don't know where this goes part, but I still think like if Patty Jenkins says it is in her universe, it's not Elseworlds or anything like that. It's in the Snyderverse.
Okay.
Wait, did they confirm that Wonder Woman 85 is happening?
Yeah, there's a third one. There's a third one.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the
85.
present day though.
It'll be
No,
present
she
day.
says.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
gonna
I
take
don't
place
mind
in
that.
the-
Also,
Literally said
Patty
it's
Jenkins
gonna
is
take
not
place in the
writing.
present day.
Okay, so
And
hold on a
Cersei's
second.
the villain.
This is the welcome to the case of is Wonder Woman 84 part of the Snyderverse? Let us present the facts. It is directed by the same person who directed the first movie, and that one is in
It's
the
not directed
Snyderverse.
by him, and literally
It's like
he's
it's
executive
no,
producer.
Wonder
he's
Woman.
not on it.
The defense will have a chance. It's like Patty Jenkins directed Wonder Woman Part 1, which is in the Snyderverse. So she directed the second one, which is also in the Snyderverse.
It's
The
not in
same
the
producer is in
Snyderverse.
both.
It's
The
not
same
in the
actress is in both. The same actor is in both.
No,
It's
no.
like the soundtrack is Hans Zimmer, who did soundtracks for other Snyderverse things. It's literally part of it. The
It's
defense,
not.
and now I'll do the defense for you. I don't like Wonder Woman 84, so it's not part of it. No, that's not how that actually works. It's like
Bro,
I
Caleb
also-
is telling and speaking facts. Literally,
I also don't like BVS, but it's still part of the Snyderverse. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, J-Man,
yeah.
It
I
kind
don't
of
actually know or not. Like, is Batman Forever Batman 3, or is it its own thing? I don't even know.
No, well, the
It's
Flash
supposed to be
director
Batman
say,
3.
no, the Flash
but-
director
Yeah.
say that
Yeah, it's
like
Batman
those
3, I think.
Batman Forever and Batman Robin doesn't exist in Tim Burton.
Oh well,
universe, so
they
that never
do.
happened.
So like
That
no,
never,
they happen.
so Batman 89 and Batman Returns happens. That's Tim Burton stuff. Batman and
Forever
Robin
happened too.
Batman Forever and Batman Robins are the same. So that happens. That's what the Andy Machete.
You're saying that they're no. At the time, they were meant to be 3 and 4 of that franchise.
Yeah, but
even though they I mean, like Pat Hingle and Alfred are in all of the movies.
Yeah, they're in all of them. Same actors.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the Flash director says it's not a part of it. Even Warner Brothers say
the Flash.
You can say whatever you want, but it's not. That's not it.
No.
You can't retroactively go back and say things aren't part of it. Now,
I have to agree. I
want to address.
I would have to agree with J-Man because like something can have tons of problems with a movie, but it's gonna still be part of that universe. Like
it's part of the universe.
Yeah, it's part of the universe. We can't do anything. Birds of Prey is still part of.
Birds of Prey is part of it.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is part of it. Yep. Wonder Woman 1984 is part of it.
Who?
And we can't do anything about it.
And Aquaman and all that.
Aquaman and Shazam.
Yeah, the whole
everything
argument
is part of it right now.
Episodes 7, 8, and 9 are part of Star Wars canon.
Yeah, you can just not watch them, but unfortunately,
no. Okay, let's talk about how garbage JJ is. Oh,
we can talk about JJ garbage in a second. Hold on.
So continuity errors in 1984. It's the same to me as continuity errors in Batman versus Superman versus Man of Steel. It's like and Justice League versus all of them. No one likes Superman and freaking Batman versus Superman. So why is everyone warning in freaking Justice League? There's no reason for that. And I've said before, and I'll say it again. Why in blue hell does Superman give a crap about Batman harassing people in a tenement, where Superman didn't give a crap about humanity and had to go complain to a priest in Man of Steel? Oh, I don't know if humanity deserves it. Yeah, nothing makes sense. So Wonder Woman 1984 not making any sense with the rest of the Snyderverse is fine, because none of the other movies make any sense either. Done.
The next
there's
one
a lot of continuity errors.
Put Caleb comment. The next one.
Okay. Let's bring up Caleb.
Yeah, that and BBS to say that makes sense. But 84, no, that's not 100.
She lied. Done.
She did not.
She lied. She hid herself in humanity anyways.
Right.
No. Except for that mall. But other than
that is not 100-year span.
I love the mall scene. I love it. No. That was one of my favorite parts of the movie. I am not joking.
I'm not joking either. Man,
it was so fun.
Cameras. She took out the cameras.
Yeah, she took out the cameras. Done.
So that's it. She took out the cameras. Nobody really saw.
Yeah. It was a fun scene.
Yeah, if you don't like the movie, it's still part of the thing. It's just how it goes. It's like I don't like it. You know, it's like you don't have to
even truth will tell you it's not even a part of it. You could accent when you go to.
He could say he could say
that it is a part of it.
And he will tell you no.
He'll tell me
no. You can excise it yourself in your mind, but it is a part of it.
It is part
objectively.
of it. No. It's Zack Snyder executively produced it. If he doesn't want his name on it,
Jeff Jones wrote the story. And the reason why he's executive producer is because he created the Wonder Woman character. That's why. He didn't. He was not on the set. He did not write it. He did not. Even Patty Jenkins say that's every movie. Just like when you see Robert Pattinson Batman, it's gonna say executive producer Zack Snyder, which means he created the Batman character.
But so, we already know the Batman is on another universe and it's on its own Earth.
Yeah, the Batman is
the one thing that I like. I know Patty Jenkins and Tom director say that Justice League's not part. I'm fine. That's fine. Zack Snyder's part of Zack Snyder's Justice League it's in his thing. But with Wonder Woman 1984, Birds of Prey, Aquaman, Shazam, they're all in the same universe. They're all in the same universe. Like we can't do anything about it. If Patty Jenkins herself, the director who made the movie, said that Wonder Woman 1984 is in the same universe, in the Snyderverse, it's in there. You cannot do anything. You might not like the movie, but you have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's the same actress, same directors, producers. It's part of it. I don't know what to say. Like, whether Zack Snyder had say in it or not, how do we know he didn't have any say? Number one, he still has his name on it. If you don't want your name on it, there's no gun to your head saying you have to put your name in this movie.
But the
Tons of people
Snyderverse shouldn't be. It's
themselves.
controlled by Zack Snyder. The Snyderverse is there's a universe of characters, and they all have interactions with each other. And whether or not other directors or writers come into it, or even other producers, it's still a universe of characters and interactions and situations. So
what
yes,
about
Wonder Woman 1984
so what about
is
Justice
part of the
League?
Snyder universe.
So what about Justice League?
Justice?
What about Justice League? Oh, it got Zack Snyder's name on it. He didn't direct it. He didn't do shit about it. It's not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he directed part of it.
He did not direct Justice League.
This is part.
What?
But Justice League isn't really
was partly directed by him, and then Joss Whedon came in and put his shit parts in it. And to satisfy union rules,
Warner Bros. Didn't even pay him to put his name on it.
He's not playing Vulture, Caleb. I don't think Michael Keaton is playing the Vulture in Morbius, but if he is, then it could be considered as part of the MCU.
There was a rumor about that.
Yeah,
I think he is.
We saw in the trailer that Michael Keaton's in there, so the people are speculating that it's in the MCU. Like, I can see that
I think he is.
The Venomverse probably is in the MCU because, I don't think it's in the Raimi universe because Anthony says the paper.
It's on the Raimi-verse, obviously.
Okay, let me put this question to you. Hold on. Question: why does it matter?
It doesn't.
Like, okay, you don't like the movie, so just pretend it's not part of the universe. I like it, so I pretend it is. Who cares?
Yeah.
How does it affect anyone's life, whether it's in the universe or not? Go. How does it affect your life? Anthony, you're the leader of the cause. Or where is Anthony? Anthony, you're the leader. What's the difference?
He's muted.
He mutes himself. He'll unmute himself. So does it matter? Okay, if it is or isn't in the universe, why does it matter? Anthony, you there? Can you hear us?
He's mad.
What's the difference? Who cares? What? It's like I say
I'll go.
It's not. Does it matter? All right, let's take a look at what Caleb's.
He's unmuted.
Paddington ever said Wonder Woman 84. I know. Show the receipts. No, but I'm saying, what's the difference? Like, it's like, okay, if a regular person is sitting at home and they just watched Wonder Woman Part 1, you're saying that's in the Snyderverse, and they write stuff down. They're like, okay, who directed? It's Patty Jenkins. Executive producer Zack Snyder. Gal Gadot, Chris Pine. Okay, now I'm going to watch 1984. I'm going to write all this down. It continues from that, right? Yes, it does, but it's not part of the same universe. Why?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, because we don't like it, and there's some continuity errors. It's like, okay, well, Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness have severe continuity errors. At the end of Evil Dead 2, it's like Ash is worshipped by the people in the Dark Ages, and the next one they throw him in the pit, and that continues right from it.
Yeah.
And it's
Luke French kisses Princess Leia in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. To be
Princess
honest,
Leia is now Luke's
I don't
sister in
care
Return of the
as
Jedi.
much because the one
I don't
thing
like
that
Alien 3. Sorry.
The one thing that I care about DC movies is if they're good or not. Like, I don't like it, Snyderverse or no Snyderverse. Like, the only thing that I think any DC fan cares about is a good DC film. That's all we ask for. Like, I don't care if there's an extended universe or not. I'm happy we have one, but it doesn't matter if we have one or not. If the movie's good, if the movie's good and you like the movie, you should be happy.
Well,
That's my response.
Yeah, let's all agree that the main problem here is the studio. Because, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, had Warner Brothers signed off on Zack Snyder's vision, there had to have been a pitch. So otherwise they're not a real company. So he probably said, this is what I want for all these characters, and this is the story arc and everything. He signed off on it. Then after Man of Steel, the first freaking movie, they suddenly got cold feet. Oh my god, and Batman vs Superman as well. And then suddenly they shifted. Whether or not you like Wonder Woman 1984 or its storytelling or vision, or whether or not you like the movies that have continuity errors or whatnot, and whether or not you think this movie is part of the Snyderverse, this movie isn't part of the Snyderverse, the problem is Warner Brothers. Had they had a vision, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Wonder Woman 1984 wouldn't even look like that. It's just reaction. That's the main culprit here. Now,
it's like
to J-Man's point, I think the way that Wonder Woman 84 is structured is you can add it to continuity if you want to, and you don't have to. It's like if they make a part 3, I don't think it'll really slide from part 2.
It won't.
It's going to be within. It's going to be in present day, and it's probably going to be around the events of Justice League, Aquaman, and all that stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like the fan decided if someone doesn't like it, you don't have to consider it continuity or not. Like I like the movie. Like it's not the perfect. It's not the perfect movie, but I still enjoyed the movie. Like I don't think there was one DC movie that I haven't liked really. Like
a lot of people don't like Dark World, like Thor Dark World, but nobody ever questions it being canon or not.
I think Anthony's upset. He's not talking.
Yeah, Dark World. Yeah, I mean that.
I can't shut up. I'm texting the group chat. Shut up.
Okay. Don't give up.
Even I'm not gonna lie. Dark World. The thing is that Patty Jenkins didn't know shit about the Thor character. Let's be honest. She didn't.
She didn't know what?
About the Thor character. Patty Jenkins.
Wait, I'm not talking about that, and I'm not talking about like her knowing about. I was just talking in context of the universe. Like they have a coherent universe that they haven't been screwing with, like DC has, and so it's canon. I mean,
I think there's continuity errors. I think there's continuity errors within the movie playing on screen. Aquaman drinks a bottle and throws in the water, and I'm thinking, are you not supposed to pollute the ocean?
Yeah,
that was funny.
I mean, to me, I'm thinking, is this a continuity error or is Aquaman retarded? It's like you're throwing stuff into your own kingdom, and like I mean, to me, is that a continuity error? I'm just thinking, I'm like, why did he just do that? Like that was weird.
I don't think it's a continuity error.
It's not a continuity error.
I don't think No, I don't think it's a continuity error. I think it's just maybe he just doesn't care because he doesn't like his people right now. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just well, that's what I'm saying. So I can't ignore that scene and be like, well, that doesn't seem like Aquaman would do that.
I think the real question here is: are the 2 TV Ewok movies part of Star Wars canon?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
They are. 100. Now, here's the thing. You know, Star Wars, they really messed themselves up bad. Yeah. Because when we were kids, I always thought the live action Star Wars was the quote unquote the real Star Wars.
Yeah.
Anything that was like a cartoon or like a comic book or like maybe video games or something, or like one of those books that
was a what if, basically.
I just thought that was like a for fun only. We call it now What If or Elseworlds. I don't think that term was around. Yeah, that
Droids was canon for a bit, and then it wasn't. But there is an ancestor of one of the characters in that turns up as a cameo in what was it? Phantom Menace, I think it is.
Maybe, but the thing is though, is that this is the way we saw it. If you read a book or a comic or a video game or an animated show or something that contradicted the movie was the right thing.
It superseded.
Right. There you go. It supersedes the others. So, but what's happening now when Disney purchased it all and they started saying, no, none of this stuff matters anymore. They messed up, because then there's people out there who really like that stuff and they're like, well, this sucks. Like you just said, it wasn't nobody ever George Lucas never came out and said, hello, I'm George Lucas. Everything that's not in this movie is bullshit. He never said that. Yeah. He just let you decide on your own, thinking, well, this was like, if you liked Shadows of the Empire, or if you liked the Thrawn trilogy, then you would say in your mind, you're like, wow, that really happened, you know?
Yeah. But he always said that, like, you could say that's what happens to these characters after Return of the Jedi, but we reserve judgment as to whether or not it's canon. Like, everyone's all mad that it's all legends now, but it never really was canon. It was just something that you can accept happened, after. Like, to me, the real episode 7, 8, 9 is the Thrawn trilogy. I didn't like it as a kid when it came out, but I've grown to accept it now. And the Dark Empire trilogy after that from Dark Horse and everything. But yeah, Star Wars was always mix and match. The all the stuff that happens between
what are you talking about? We're talking about Star Wars?
is
talking about Star Wars?
Yeah.
So Anakin, yeah, did y'all like Anakin?
I like
Anakin
Anakin.
what?
Yeah, I love
People,
Anakin.
I remember
He's a great
in
character.
I remember my friends hated Anakin. I was like, "What do you hate him?" Like,
Everybody hates, like every normie hates
Christian
Anakin.
Anderson did a great job as Anakin. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Like, what? And to him turn into Darth Vader, I was like, okay, interesting. I wonder what Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, is gonna do, because I know it's gonna pick up. Like, it's gonna go back. So, like, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I jinxed myself, guys.
Yeah.
I jinxed myself because I remember when episode 7 was announced, I told myself it's not going to be as bad as the prequels.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we all told ourselves that, but then when I saw JJ's name, I was like, well, I don't know.
He is not good.
Well, I was excited. I liked Star Trek 09 when I was a kid, but now
Hell no, he ruins. Oh my god, let me tell you about Star. He ruined. I swear to God. There's this JJ. It's like, okay, so let's say J-Man is JJ, right? And he direct every movie, right? He does one movie, right? And then he does no. Outcome, go to sleep, Outcome. He tell.
It wasn't even at sleep.
He direct one movie and then he leaves. Like, what kind of director does that?
He directed 2.
Bullshit.
He directed 2 and then he quit.
Yes.
Yeah. He had Into Darkness.
Does he do that? Like, I know that's just for the Star Wars franchise.
And he's going to destroy the DC universe next.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever other movies have he done that he did? Like, did he leave or anything like that?
Well, Star Wars and Star Trek are both bad. I
Did he leave
I
for
actually don't
Star
like
Trek?
anything he's done. I didn't like Mission Impossible 3. I thought that was the weakest movie.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was a terrible movie.
People say they love it, but
I don't like Super 8 either. I don't think that's a really good movie. It's very boring, and I don't care about any characters in it. The ruination of Star Wars was the ruination of Han Solo. He basically repeated the same story structure. Hey, we're bitching about Star Wars, Bell. So JJ repeated episode 4, and that was brutal. And then he killed Han Solo in the dumbest way possible, and he turned Han Solo into a deadbeat father who's a loser, and then he killed him. And I'm thinking,
he also repeated the threat of the original trilogy. It's like, it's a brand new Empire that's not called Empire. It's a brand new Darth Vader that's not called Darth Vader. It's like brand new stormtroopers that aren't really stormtroopers. It's like,
yeah, it's the First Order, not the Empire. It's the Star.
The Resistance. Annoying. The Resistance.
We have a little red thing here, but hey.
Yeah, and it's like
this is what makes me want to do when I talk about Star Wars Episode 7, 8.
And the thing is with JJ, like, bro, can you stay with one franchise and direct everything?
Right.
Like, don't leave, bro. Like that's the reason why I hate JJ so much. Like, bro, like, stop leaving, motherfucker. Like, that ass. Like,
yeah, the problem that I have with Star Wars, like,
it's like saying Zack Snyder did one movie with DC, right? And then he left the next one. That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's on purpose.
Problem that I hate, that I have.
Talking about Star Wars, Caleb.
It's because he leaving.
Caleb, he's gonna do that on
Star Wars. Contradicts contradicts because then Ryan whatever that director's Ryan Johnson comes in, then it kind of contradicts it's a whole mess now. You have to have that one director just stay and finish it. I feel like people wouldn't have as many problems if he just stayed.
Sounds like Zack Snyder.
I agree with that, but if JJ would have never left, I'd be like, okay, now you're doing good. But after he left, I was like, you motherfucker, you did it again. You did it again, man.
Yeah.
What he's gonna do with the same shit with DC too.
Please
he's gonna direct one movie, right? He's gonna
don't
direct
say
one
that.
movie with DC,
don't
and
say
then he's
it.
gonna leave.
Don't say it. You're getting
he's totally gonna ruin DC comics, like.
Yeah,
he's not going to ruin the entire DC universe. There's no way.
He's not directing.
My prediction in 10 years, heed my words. My prediction in 10 years is Warner Brothers will either be swallowed by Disney or somebody, or sell DC Comics and all of the IP to Disney. And you can
Because,
try
you know,
and
Marvel-
revere all you want about that. That's
Well, on
I think
Netflix,
that's where they're
oh,
headed.
they could sell it to Netflix or Amazon, whatever studio.
Yeah.
Wanted by, but like
Whatever's
it's just-
big at the time, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
JJ
like
needs.
for me, like JJ, like I agree, JJ needs to be banned. Like
Banned
Arkham,
from Hollywood.
he's gonna do. I'm telling you, Arkham, he's gonna do one DC movie, right? He's gonna write it, producer, and do it, right? And then he's gonna leave. I'm gonna tell you this,
Be closer.
Arkham.
Yeah.
Name one thing. Okay, so he will pay 500 million 3 years ago. Out of that 500 million he got 2 years ago, how he's done so far with DC?
I haven't watched. The only
He has
thing
done
that I
shit with
watched
DC.
him with
Yeah.
is Star Wars. I don't know if he's good or not.
He's not
JJ
good. You can tell
hasn't
from
done
Star
shit with
Wars.
DC. He got paid 500 million 2 years ago. Well, 3 years, about to be 3 years ago next year, and he hasn't done shit yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
come
he's
on,
doing shit
JJ,
now.
really?
Yeah, I'll tell. Okay, let
Buckle
me
in, man.
tell you the fear of JJ. I'll tell you the honest fear. JJ doesn't have any respect for any characters, and we have lots of
Thank you.
evidence.
Even George Lucas say himself.
Yeah, we have evidence. It's like he treated Han Solo poorly. That character was treated poorly, and he killed him. He also introduced the concept that Luke Skywalker is in hiding and doesn't want to be a part of this fight. That's also
Bullshit.
very
That is
bad.
bullshit,
That's
too.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
He disrespected
He
the
would
Star
never
Trek
do that.
characters by changing them around. He really disrespected it by swapping it to have Kirk be the one giving up his life when Spock is the one should do it, because Spock can actually like withstand the pressure and like the story didn't make sense, but also it was Spock's emotional conclusion. It was like an emotional thing to do, to sacrifice himself for his friends, and it was done after years and years and years of being friends with these people and growing with them. It's like he doesn't respect the characters. And same thing with this Black Superman thing. It's like right away, right out of the gate, it's like, okay, so you just don't care. You just want to make a statement or whatever. You don't care about the characters at all. He doesn't care about characters. It doesn't matter if he's a good filmmaker or if he brings movies in on time. He doesn't care. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. They can feel it
I'm
in their
worried
heart.
about Justice League Dark because I really love the character Constantine. I like Zatanna. I like the Justice League
Revenge
Dark.
of the Fifth. Oh my, that was good. That was a good movie.
It really I hope he doesn't direct because I know he's a producer. I hope he doesn't direct. Please don't direct a single episode.
I mean, even
he's going to direct. Okay, let's count. Do you think Judge is going to do a DC movie? Yes or no, everybody?
No, I'm just talking about the TV.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yes, thank you. He's going to do a DC movie. I guarantee you.
He'll do a new Justice League.
Oh man,
Ew.
I think he's
Fuck
not going to do
that.
a single
I'm
character.
sorry.
He'll do a big thing.
We don't need a new Justice League because we have Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
You're going to get one. Uh-oh.
Like, I don't understand. The one thing I don't understand is why does, WB have so much trust in JJ? Like, he's not very good.
Well, so Rey Skywalker. Look, Rey Skywalker. She's not Rey Skywalker. She's just Rey. But Rey.
She's Rey
I like
Palpatine.
Rey. I really like Daisy Ridley. I actually have an entire Rey collection. I have like vehicles and her figure. I like Rey, but they absolutely destroyed whatever potential that character had in the first 20 minutes where I was sitting there thinking, okay, I really like this character. She's really cool. And then it's like a role. She kept getting crappier, and then she got good. You know what was the best parts? When she had that ninja, when she had that samurai outfit, where it was the black coming down, and I was like, oh, this looks cool.
like that, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
She
that
looks
was
cool.
very cool.
And she didn't have that stupid like man bun hair. It's like she had proper long hair like a woman. and it's like, and she looked like a samurai. And I was thinking, oh man, she might team up with Kylo Ren. This would be interesting. And then they just got rid of
And it
all
never
of that.
happened.
It never happened.
Is Sean getting a drink too?
Sean's getting a drink now. He's constantly
Yo, Sean is like, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck
He's
JJ.
out. He's out. and then they ruined her character, and then they're like at the end, like, "Oh, I'm Rey Skywalker." It's like, but you're not. Like, why is this happening?
And you ruined John Boyega character too. I was like, bruh.
He got ruined. He got ruined
fucked.
so bad. You
He
know
got
what should have
fucked.
happened? He should have went with Rey. He should have gone with her. And they introduced Rose. What was like she didn't do anything. It's like it should have been Rey
Rose
and
a bitch.
Finn.
Yeah. other than the faults of like the. Are you guys excited for the new Star Wars movie, like the Star movie?
What, the one that Patty Jenkins is directing?
No,
new
not
movie?
not that one. The other one, I forgot.
What, the one that Kevin Feige's doing?
There's no movie.
I forgot his name. I think it's I think it's the director that did Thor Ragnarok. I think.
Oh,
there's a new movie coming out.
He's gonna do great.
There's a new movie. Sean, did you get a drink?
Just a Coke, man.
Coke.
Sean, I drink a lot of Coke too. I gotta stop. I
get the bourbon, dude.
It's sugar free. So
Buttigieg is gonna do a great job of Star Wars because he directed a Mandalorian episode. He did great at it.
Yeah,
he did great.
My fiance hates Mandalorian.
I like Mandalorian.
I love it, but my fiance hates it. Mainly because he hates Baby Yoda. My fiance always talks about ways of killing Baby Yoda.
If you give the key to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. Oh my God, you have so many great Star Wars movies for the next 20 years.
I'm really excited for like the future of Star Wars. Like I really like the Bad Batch. Like that's I'm really enjoying that.
Cool, man.
Oh, Bad Batch.
Oh my God, you should burn it.
Yep. What?
Burn that baby.
Crazy, bro.
All right, I brought Grogu.
Burn the baby.
No, don't
get some gasoline on that shit.
No, he's a good boy.
Talk or do it.
Hey, J-Man, you like this shirt?
Take the baby.
I
got this.
I like that. That's cool.
Thanks.
You know where Luke is gonna take the baby. Luke is gonna take the baby in the.
Are you gonna say in the balls?
There's no feet though.
What did you say? You cut out.
Oh, on the what cheap crap? I
don't know why.
Is it Hasbro? Is it Hasbro?
You know, my fiance was joking about how Baby Yoda is of age, and I'm like, just stop.
He's great. Yeah. Grogu
50, right? So.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna end off. We've been going for
really
longer.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm in the middle of watching Meet Me in St. Louis, which is a Judy Garland movie.
That movie was dog shit. No, I'm playing.
Are you talking, Anthony? Do not talk bad about Judy Garland. I will ban you.
I'm playing.
Didn't she play like the girl from Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, Dorothy.
There was no artist.
Yeah, she had a tragic death, didn't she? I don't know.
She had a yes. I watched
right?
Yeah. I watched Judy this morning with Renee Zellweger. She won the Oscar for it. She was fantastic in that. Wow.
Is she not the subject of Mommy Dearest? Is that not what that's based on?
I have no
like
idea.
her as an alcoholic mother. No,
I don't know.
Before we go, I have some trivia.
Oh,
I have one little trivia.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. When Peter Parker is shooting webs in his room, what's the brand of soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper. You're right. All right.
You're drinking now. So.
I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I love Dr. Pepper. So does Sean. We all love Dr. Pepper. We love it.
All right, I'll let you guys go. You have a great day.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for coming on.
When are you coming on next? Sunday or what?
Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday, great. All right.
Yeah.
See you then.
See you there, man. See you.
All right.
So, Sean, what were you saying there about? I watched Judy this morning with Renee Zellweger. It was so good. It was like it was really good, and they didn't trash Judy Garland. It was just
it's Joan Crawford that Mommy Dearest.
Oh, that show is based on. Oh yeah, I know.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, no. We do not make fun of.
Liza Minnelli is her daughter, right?
Liza Minnelli is the first daughter, and then there's another, and then there's a kid. There's a son as well. There's like 3 kids. But they need to do something with Wizard of Oz. We talked about that last time.
Does anyone own that? It should be public domain at this point. There's like 20 books, like 20 movies. You know, why wouldn't Netflix do something about that? I think Wizard of Oz, like I'll just say that I know you want to go, but like Wizard of Oz is sort of like Annie in that like Annie was an adventure strip for like 30 years or 40 years or something like that, where she fought Nazis and everything. They made that musical.
Yep.
And then now when you think of Annie, you think of that story in that musical, and you know, Sun will come out tomorrow and all that stuff. And it redefined the franchise forevermore. and Wizard of Oz, same thing. It's like that movie from 1939.
39
defined that franchise forever. It's
yeah.
like if you were to make, because that Return to Oz movie was very accurate. It's
There's
in
two
tone
books.
and mood. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 books in
It's
one.
2 books,
But it's probably one of the better Oz adaptations. And
the
it's
best.
reviled as this like weird, crazy, traumatizing movie, right? But it's like, well, I mean, if you want Oz, that's what you're gonna get, you know.
The Wheelers are
So-
scary. I read
and
the
people like,
first
it's
6
not
or
like the
7
movie.
books.
It's like, well, the movie's great. The movie isn't really like the books
Not
because
really.
yeah, but that's
Only in
what's defined it.
structure.
So,
Like
yeah.
the story structure. Dorothy goes to Oz. Dorothy meets these characters. Dorothy goes to the wizard. Like the structure is that is the book, but it's the details, like the Tin Man cutting off all of his arms and legs.
Right.
Like, that's not explained. It's
Yeah.
like his name was Hack. Oh, something. It's like it was like some. It's like an obvious
Yeah, I can't
name,
remember.
like
Yeah.
Hacker or something like. I don't remember
Yeah.
now. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't have any of that stuff, and where like there's actual scary moments. Like the witch is a piece of trash, and the flying monkeys are scary ass creatures.
Did you like that James Franco one? The one
Yes, I didn't think
I
it was
liked
so
it.
bad.
I liked
I
it
thought it was
enough.
neat.
I didn't like the origin bullshit, but like
No, I don't like that,
beyond
but-
that, like they took elements from the other books,
They
and
took-
it was
yeah.
pretty cool.
They
Yeah,
took
the girl and everything.
Yeah, the girl, the porcelain girl,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's right out of the books, man. That was
Yeah.
neat. Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't so bad. I'm surprised, and that was Sam Raimi. That kind of just didn't go anywhere. I
That's
guess.
something a Netflix or someone could do, or a
They should do
Prime,
the Oz-
something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, just the series of
Like
books.
literally, Judy Garland owned. Like once she did that, it's like nobody could picture anything other than that. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's the best in that. Like, Over the Rainbow is the best song. Like when she sings it, that's it. Like that's just the damn
Yeah,
best.
she kills it too.
She kills
It's like,
it,
yeah.
and it's like it's the best thing ever. It literally, I'll cry whenever I hear it. So I never talk about Wizard of Oz. And even in this Judy movie, they sang it at the end. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like, I
that was
can't
her
take it.
thing then, right?
I can't take it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing is like, but you don't have to do that. Take it to the books. Say, look, we're not doing the Judy Garland movie. We're doing only the books, and this is going to be hardcore the books.
Yeah.
And make it a fantasy. Make it a dark fantasy series. Don't make it like gory and bloody, where but make it that like kids could kind of watch it, but it's a bit creepy.
Yeah, it's weird, and they imply things, and
They imply,
honestly,
yeah.
the books are like that too.
Yeah. I read the
but
first
yeah.
6, and they're all the damn
What's
best.
his name? The Bumpy Man or whatever. That guy's
Oh, you know who's
freaking
sick is the
horrifying.
Hammerheads. Have you ever seen the Hammerheads?
Yes, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Like
Some of the illustrations are crazy,
crazy.
just nutty. You know,
We should do a
if
Wizard
you were
of
to
Oz
make
thing.
those in live action, that would be awesome.
Oh,
And
it'd be
this thing,
so weird.
these books have been sitting around for years, and everyone knows what Wizard of Oz is, but no one's ever really dug into like the 20 plus other books. You know, it's
Frank
crazy.
Baum did a lot himself.
Yeah.
He did so many, and then they continued a little bit. So I mean, you could easily do it. But
Well, yeah, Tarzan's another one. There's like a
Tarzan,
million
John
books
Carter.
never-
Oh, Sean,
Yeah.
before we go, sorry. Do you know who predates John Carter of Mars as a guy who goes to Mars? Do you know the name of this person? There's a character that's before John Carter who also went to Mars and fought people.
I was thinking about this the other day of characters that get Zeta beamed, like what's his face,
like Adam Strange.
Yeah,
But not Adam Strange. This predates John Carter. You know who was talking about it? It was friggin' Rob Liefeld, and he said the name, and I was like,
Is
"Oh my
it
god!"
not? They made a movie, that Harryhausen movie. Is that what? It's not. It's not Mars. It's the moon.
No, that's the moon. That's
No.
First Men to the Moon. I have that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No, that's
I
not it.
don't know.
He's like a
I don't-
barbarian guy who also goes to Mars, and he's around the same time as John Carter, but it's not John Carter. He goes to Mars and he has powers and he fights guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Tor, because Tor is fairly new, isn't it?
No, and it's not. No, and it's not that. It's not. What's that other guy's name? That's a famous guy. Oh my God, Gore. Gor Gore. That's Gorean. That's a lot of weird stuff. If you look it up, there's a lot of weirdness with Gorean culture.
There's a lot. I don't know about Mars specifically. There's a lot of stories about a dude on Earth that suddenly gets teleported to another planet, and then with Earth, technology leads the people to victory and all that stuff.
Right, or even Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon. Buck Rogers is the future.
Is more future, yeah.
Flash Gordon, he travels.
Well, like Adam Strange is a classic example. Right?
Adam Strange
and also
is
Warlord's another one. From
Warlord. Oh, I like Warlord, but
he had a pistol, and everyone's like, "What is this?" Yeah.
Warlord goes into the ground, though, doesn't he? Is he in the center of the Earth? Warlord?
Is he not center of the Earth? Yeah,
Warlord center of the Earth, I think.
Yeah. But that's another thing that I was saying in another stream. That's another thing, like one of yours, where you don't need the DC universe. You just do that as a standalone thing. Like Warlord doesn't need to meet Superman. It's like Warlord's its own thing.
Warlord with the white armor, like that would be sick. And just get like what happened to buffed up guys?
I know.
They're talking about that on something. It's like, the thing is, it's like, and here's the other thing too. Everyone's lazy pigs. It's like, none of the women want to work out and get buffed up. It's like none of the men want to do it. It's like Chris Evans buffed up, right? It's like and Chris Hemsworth. It's like they're literally eating garbage food and working out 8 hours a day. That's what I want. And then I want to see that guy be buffed up. Like I want to see when Dolph Lundgren showed up as He-Man. You literally, as a kid, were like, oh my God, that is He-Man.
That's He-Man,
that's He-Man.
No, they do it. They do it.
But it doesn't seem like it's pumped up enough. Like it's just like, oh, they're just there now. It's like everyone wants to hide it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much.
No, there's all the superhero guys like buff up, even if they don't have to.
The women aren't as the women don't.
Anthony Mackie famously, because he's just playing frickin' Sam Wilson in which one is it? The second one, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
And he mega buffed up because he was like, I'm not going to be on screen with these other people. They're all buffed up and stuff, right?
I gotta get buffed myself or whatever. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, well, we'll wrap it up there. We'll be back 6:30 on Sunday we'll talk about whatever. I gotta watch Bad Batch. I don't think episode 3 is out yet.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. I thought
I did not. I didn't see it on there, so I'll check again.
Okay.
I'll check tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.